All right, hey guys, how are you doing? All right, today's the day I finally get to start the Nod-Krai story because I'm pretty sure we're like super close to finishing the Ineffa story. So once we're done that, then we can finally go to Nod-Krai. It's been a year or something. It's been a while, but I'll get there eventually. All right, Certified Fishy was first, Palki was second. Certified Fishy, you're gonna need to tell me what your username used to be because I don't know who you are, but like I know who you are. I just don't know which who that you are. You're gonna have to tell me. All right, well, how are you guys? Welcome in. How are you, Palki? Let me close music player and. Yeah, now you can't see that. No, it's not distracting. I like there's no distracting things in the background. You're the account Archon. Oh, so Cookie. All right, it's Cookie of Cats. There we go. Now I know who you are. Thank you. There we go. And Scorpions was third. Welcome in, Scorpions. All right, Palki is all fresh and clean after a good old shower. Home like in baseball. Yeah, sure, Scorpions. Well, I'm on third base and I'm about to steal home. What did you do, Certified? Do I call you Certified now or do I call you Fishy? Well, what do you want? Holy shit, you beat Nightmare King Grim? That's incredible. That's super awesome. Fishy? Okay, we'll go with Fishy. No problem. Is there someone on first? There's always someone on first, Scorpions. Always. Alright, so, before we finish the Ineffa thing, let me just double check. I'm pretty sure this was the video that I was supposed to watch, like, kind of as preparation for doing Ineffa's story quest. So, I just watched this video. So, like, I kind of actually understand. I see, like, how her core started as an automaton, and then she made her way to Nod-Krai, and Ino took the core and put it into her robo body. So perhaps that was I think that was the required viewing I was supposed to know before I do this story. 17 out of 18 on your biology test? Dang! That's a good score! That is awesome. That's over 90%. Oh, also, if you guys, like, know how to help me on this, so there's the, like, Tales of Many anecdote things, and there's a bunch still locked, and I don't know how to unlock them. It says, please continue to be part of the trade expo. But it's like, I did all the things already. Like, I finished all of the story. So, what am I supposed to do to unlock these parts that are still locked? Like, what did you guys have to do? So you're just guessing? Fishy? Lucky you. Like, have you guys done this? Wait, but you forget! But you did it? So it was like I don't know, like, what else there is? Do I need to, like, go to a place and talk to a person and get lucky? Like, I already talked to this guy. You have to do the next that is available to unlock the other one. I did, though! Like, that's the thing, like, something would need to be unlocked to do it to unlock the next one. But there's no unlocked things. So it's not like I can do a thing to unlock the next one. All the ones I have left are locked. So there's, like, nothing to do. But, like, I don't know. Oh, congratulations, Fishy. Oh, you forgot to do it in the first place. Oh my god. Yeah, so, like, that makes sense, because, like, that's how I got this far. It's just, like, whatever one is unlocked, you just do that one, and then it unlocks the next one. Like, they're tied up? Are they tied up in, like, some other story? No. No. Are you serious? Could that be? Oh, that... Like, are they tied up because I'm doing Ineffa's quest still? Is that possible? That would be crazy. But like, I was able to do all the other stuff here, even though I was in the middle of Ineffa's story quest. So like, it should be fine. Like, Ineffa's literally right here. Like, I'm in the middle of her story quest, but she's also right here. And wow, she's quite a bit shorter than Zubai. Huh. Like, is there anything to do? Sup, Cobalt? Cobalt, do you know how to unlock all the anecdotes in the current event? Haven't really touched Genshin Sinch, dang. You've constructed a PC. Congratulations, Cobalt. Alright, Cobalt, I need help. I need help. I don't know. Thank you for lurking this. All of my anecdotes are locked. And I don't know why. They just say, please continue to be part of the Trade Expo. You never know when opportunity comes knocking. But I've finished all of the story. I did all the story, though! So, like, is my game just glitched? Like, when you say story locked, do you mean this story? Or do you mean I actually have to do, like, this story? Song of the Welkin Moon. The final one is the Ineffa and Aino check. Okay. So... I don't know. This is all I know. I did the story for the event. So, like, you would think that would unlock the story anecdotes in the event. If you do their last anecdote, it should open. All of them are done! That's the thing. Like, all of these other anecdotes are done. I've got a check mark. They're done. There's nothing else to do. And then this one is locked. This one is locked. This one is locked. This one is locked. They're just locked. So there's no other anecdote I can do to unlock any other anecdote. So maybe it is just because I haven't done the Nod-Krai event. How far are you? I've done the event! I literally just said 5 times, I'm done the event. I've done all of the story. There's nothing else. Oh, sorry, Lord. I thought you were someone else saying it. No worries. Sorry, I thought it was someone else who said that, who had been here for a while. I got Luard confused with someone else. I'm sorry, Luard. Walk around a little? Where? I'm walking around all over this place. Look at it, there's these things, there's this, there's you. There's this. Like, I'm going to all the people who might trigger something. And like, I've talked to all the people already. There's that thing, there's the kids. There's this. Like, I would assume there would be like a Yehoda around here somewhere that you'd think would trigger something. There's that. I don't know what there is to do. Oh yeah, normally when it's done, they should all pop in order, yeah. Are there any special NPCs around? I mean, I looked at all the ones that I talked to before. Like, that's all of them. Like, normally you trigger the next quest thing by talking to one of these people, or you talk to Yehoda. But I don't see Yehoda around here anywhere. Which is kind of weird, maybe? We'll check Lieben. Yeah, because Lieben, I think, was one of the last ones I did. Because Varka is talking to him. So wait, I haven't talked to this. Oh, I haven't talked to Fastbender yet!
We don't forbid exhibitor any sample.
Rest assured.
Really?
That was
You're
the
telling
problem.
us?
I haven't talked to Fassbender, the most just normal looking whoever, nobody on the planet. Oh, and now Diluc's here.
I can't believe you.
It's been a while. What brings you here this time?
But
take
why
your
did it
pick.
say it
I
was
understand.
locked?
No
Why wouldn't
faction
it just
in
say
case-
all you have to do is, like, this thing is open somewhere?
I see. You. I'm guessing you. I'll grant that.
What do you mean you didn't have the common sense to know you shouldn't stay up
Leaving
all
so
night?
soon?
Everyone knows they shouldn't stay up all night.
That's a
We hate
shame.
logic?
Next
Okay.
time you're back in Mondstadt, pay a visit to the Angel's Share. At least there,
Alright, now what does it look like? Stygian, why are you here? Okay, so that means I just completed this one. See, that's why it was weird. This one was, like, all locked and stuff. And, like, oh, you should finish the expo. I'm like, I finished the expo. So now I can go back and talk to that guy. And then after that, I can talk to Dory. And then this stuff will unlock. All right. Awesome. Now we know. Oh, you would have stayed up if you didn't have the common sense. Oh, so you did have the common sense. Great. Literally traveled multiple nations to an event just to trash talk a fraud, then leave after 3 minutes. Yep, that's Diluc for you. That's what you get when you're a guy on the standard banner. Look, Cobalt, he's on the standard banner. He doesn't have anything else better to do with his life. Well, like, what else do you expect from a guy on the standard banner, huh? Robbing your teacher of sticky notes? That doesn't sound good. Alright, now we gotta actually get back into the quest. I want to change my team before I go there, so I don't get locked into some stuff while I'm not on the right team that I want to be on while I'm down there. Here. There we go. A buff. A bigger sword? It would be nice if Diluc got either of those things. Now wouldn't it, Cobalt? Not finishing the antidotes? I'll finish them on my own time.
Oh, it's
I got a stream to do here.
gonna be you.
Maybe a cool hat or a homework? Huh? Why homework?
Why? Don't you think I'd want to do my part to help the Traveler? And anyway, no one's more qualified than the Masters of the Nightwind when it comes to Natlan's ancient history.
Ancient history? Wow. Even by
Oh,
Sandrone
the
standards?
witch's homework. That's right. Diluc could get some witch's homework. Thank you.
If you think I
That
didn't
makes
hear
sense.
that, you're sorely mistaken. But anyway, back to the matter at hand. I don't know if you noticed, but Kenichi's little sidekick has been acting a little strange around Ineffa.
Okay, yeah, that is weird. How has been strange around Ineffa, and maybe it's because he recognizes her origins as being from Natlan, because she's got that...
After you
Core?
parted ways, Kenichi put him in timeout for 3 whole days and nights. Then he had Ineffa send Kakuku to torment him for another night.
Is anyone pulling for Nicole? Asks Palki. Poor Hell!
Finally, Ahau got so infuriated with Kakuku's pestering that he lost his cool and let slip a crucial piece of information. 2 words. Sovereign Ruler.
Huh? Is Ineffa somehow the spirit of the sovereign ruler?
Sovereign ruler? So what? Isn't that just how he introduces himself?
Fishy's skipping Nicole because she's salty. Wait, Nicole's Pyro and not Geo? Whoa. So both Alice and Nicole are Pyro? Really? Ahau just hates robots. Ahau's a robotist.
It is, and
He's
I
a
always assumed it was a load
robophobe.
of hot air. But apparently not. Turns out the title refers to the 13 dragon lords who ruled Natlan in ancient times.
Guys, don't be a robophobe. It's not cool. Get to decide if C2 Nicole or C2 Lauma. Why por qué no los dos Scorpiones? Want Barbie to be playable? Who the heck is Barbie? Who's the Barbie of this game? How is racist against robots? Yeah, apparently. I mean, if they're both pyro, then double pyro Varka becomes more of a thing. Huh. I guess that makes sense. Is Alice... Wait, Alice isn't even out yet. So... Guys, imagine if Alice... Wait, Alice is now... Imagine if Alice isn't even pyro. She wears all red. She makes bombs for her daughter. And then it's like... Oops, cryo. Mona's teacher. Oh, Barbeloth is Barbie. Oh, okay, that's right. Because not much primos. Ah, that's fair, Scorpions. Yes. Por qué no los dos? I know meme Spanish. The only Spanish I know. We've seen her vision. Oh, but not her. Interesting. Oh, wait. Oh, I thought you were talking about Barbeloth. We've seen Alice's vision. And she's a pyro vision. Is it a real vision or is it a fake vision? You know what? I don't want to know. I'm not there in the story yet. Yeah, Venti uses a fake vision. Yeah. I don't think I've heard much. Well, oh wait, I have heard of the 13 dragon lords who ruled Natlan.
Wait, really? How? Ahem. Anyway, the 13 sovereign rulers are not ordinary dragons, but forms of artificial intelligence created by the Pyro Dragon using secret source technology.
What? What? The 13 sovereign rulers, where when we read all that stuff in Natlan, all those books that were like showing the conversation between the 13 sovereign rulers, those were just AIs talking to each other? They weren't actual dragons? Bruh. That's so silly. Why would they be AIs? What's the point of making the 13 sovereigns AIs instead of just actual dragons? Why would they do that? Nevis? Reaction to the fake visions. Is Nevis Neuvillette? I don't know what Nevis is. Natlan was made with AI. Haha, maybe. Maybe it was. Maybe that's why it was so bad. Maybe Natlan was made by AI, and so the AIs were like, let's put ourselves in the story.
They had superior intelligence and greater authority than even the ancient dragons themselves. Each ruled over a portion of Natlan's territory.
I hope I'm better than AI, Palki. I'd hope so. Okay, no, Neuvillette, yeah.
But one by one, they disappeared during the war with the heroes. Even most of their names are unknown now. Long since buried in the sands of time. If we hadn't managed to pry that tidbit out of a How's mouth, I would have had no idea where to even start.
Dang, so that means Ineffa was one of the AIs from the 13 sovereigns.
I always thought that little monster's biggest claim to fame was arguing with Kukuku for an entire day. He has quite a history then, huh? Which of the 13 was he?
Oh, and How was also one of the 13?
Not a clue. So far, he has staunchly refused to reveal which of the sovereign rulers he was. My guess is that he doesn't even remember.
Oh, so How was never a real dragon who got, like, cursed and became 2D? He was always just an AI and then somehow got put in a 2D robo-body? That's what How is? Nathan had a war against the dragons. The Abyss, the dragons AI for some reason. Huh. Interesting. Guess what? What, Jacob? I don't know.
Remember,
I'm not good at
these
guessing.
rulers were supposed to be
What?
powerful
What
forms
is
of
it?
artificial intelligence. And How, well, it hardly seems like he's still in his prime. I'll bet he's lost most of his memories and power by now.
Oh, so How used to be smart, but his mind got all glitched. And now he's not.
Lost. Memories.
Yet, despite that, a house seemed to sense the presence of a fellow sovereign ruler when you were nearby. Specifically, it's the core in your chest he was reacting to.
Oh, it was autocrack. That makes sense, Cobalt. Yo, Layla, what's going on? Welcome in. HSR, you were guaranteed for Evanescence, and you got her at 9 pity. That you pulled for a Lycone, you wanted 13? Wow. You saved a whole lot of pulls right there, Jacob. Only a total of 22 pulls to get both a character and weapon? That's crazy. Lost to Fushen. That means guaranteed Cyrene. Oh, not bad, not bad.
What? Ineffa's a sovereign
Just
ruler, too?
doing stuff. Well, I'm glad you're doing good, Layla.
Could be. Kenichi and Aoife have been keeping a close watch on Ahau, in case he reveals anything else. But so far, it seems like those 2 words are all he remembers.
Darn. So the trail's gone cold.
Man, so that, guys, that's why Ahau is such a jerk. He feels bad all the time because he can't remember anything. And he's become so much more unintelligent than he used to be. So he needs to lash out at others to make himself feel better. Guys, the characterization of how being a bully makes so much sense.
Not completely. There's also Lianka and the Flower Feather clan, both of which have triggered a response from Ineffa so far. And as it happens, out of the sovereign rulers that I was able to dig up information on, there was one who had a very close relationship with Lianka.
Lianka and the Flower Feather clan. What the heck's a Lianka? Who is Lianka? Yes, I know I'm a year behind, Jacob. It's not like I wanted to be, but they didn't have the voices in some of the quests, and so I just didn't do the story.
Her name was the Priestess
Until they
of
got the
Floral
voices in.
Candles and Skyborn Feathers, otherwise known as the Eighth Lord. She ruled over what is now the Flower Feather clan's territory. The records claim that she didn't die in the war with humanity, but was executed by her own kind. Her crime being betrayal of dragonkind by secretly raising a human. Lianka.
Wait, I thought... Okay, I guess that was what they were talking about when we were reading the thing where the 13 dragon sovereigns were talking. Because one of them, like, got in trouble for raising a human. I thought the human was Shibalanke. But I guess it's Lianka, and it was the 8th sovereign who ended up being Ineffa who raised the human.
Shasta, did you know this?
Well, Paralogism and the one with Dainsliff, because Dainsliff's voice was missing for so long until literally, what was it, this patch? I think it was this patch when Dainsliff's voice was finally added back. So that's why I can do the story now. So I'm all caught up to, well, starting again.
Some of it. Our tribe's origin story has Lianka being raised by a dragon. And of the 6 heroes, she had the closest relationship with dragonkind. After raising her, her surrogate mother then encouraged her to leave the nest and seek her own path. She traveled far and wide, settling disputes between humans and Saurians. She didn't pick sides based on past grievances between humanity and dragonkind. She stood up for the weak, protecting them from those more powerful who sought to exploit them. Gradually, a community of like-minded people and Saurians gathered around her, united by their desire for freedom and equality. And that was how the Flower Feather clan began.
It doesn't make any sense to blame Dainsliff. He's a character in a fictional game. I blame MiHoYo for not figuring out their voice acting problems. That's
But
their
that's
problem.
as much as the legends say. They never mentioned her dragon mother's name, or what became of her in the end.
Oh, sorry. My cognition module is acting up again. At some point during this conversation, it started behaving very erratically.
Blaming his VA doesn't make any sense because his VA had nothing to do with it. He was just waiting for all the contract stuff to get figured out. He was ready to voice act. He was ready to do it.
You mentioned that the priestess of floral candles and skyborn feathers was executed. Might I ask how?
They threw her into the volcano.
Unfortunately, the humans of that time weren't privy to all the details of dragon affairs. The only records we have are vague references from after the fact. It's very possible that this is mere speculation or complete fabrication, so don't give too much weight to it. But for what it's worth, it's said that a curse was placed on the priestess by one of the other rulers.
Welcome in, Zelda. How's it going? I hope there's no curses on your priestesses, because curses are bad, and I couldn't think of anything funnier to say.
If she truly harbors pro-human sentiment, then for every ounce
Sup,
of goodwill
McBlaze?
she feels,
Hello.
may her mind be
How are
flooded
you?
with pain of immeasurable proportions. In the savage conflict and chaos that followed, the priestess's mind was ultimately destroyed.
Jeez. What a bizarre method of execution. Definitely sounds like the history writers used some artistic license there.
I'm fine. This didn't seem to trigger any erratic behavior. So, do you think that my origins have something to do with this sovereign ruler?
Let's not bring up the voiceless era of Genshin Impact. Yeah, guys, nobody ever mentioned the voiceless era of Genshin. It lasted like, was it 2 whole years or something? 3? What was it? It's got to be like 2 or 3 years. It was a long time. It was basically from the end of Fontaine, or halfway through Fontaine, till just now. So that was a while. Let's not talk about it ever again. Everything is okay now. You had 4 curses in your last Slay the Spire run. Oh, no! Uh-oh. Wait, Zelda, is it Slay the Spire 2? There's like
Interesting.
a 2 now, right?
Well, it's hard to say what, if any, direct connection you have to the Eighth Lord. But since the name Leonka seems to ring a bell for you, why don't you look into it yourself?
Oh, okay, yeah. So I guess everybody plays 2 nowadays. Well, I'm sorry about those curses, Zelda. But maybe you can figure it out anyway. Just you know, just don't let those curses get you down.
I brought some woven
You can do
scrolls
it.
with me that might be useful. Have a look if you're interested. Here, take them.
Yeah, Kinich and a bunch of others are voiceless for a while. Been playing co-op with your coworkers. Oh, and you won the run? Nice. Oh, Blaze, your washer is cursed. What's cursed about it? What's happening?
Don't say anything. In a moment, I'm going to leave. I need you to join me, discreetly. It's just a little spell based on our prior experience. I'll explain everything shortly when you catch up with me.
Wait, why is Traveler asking, am I hearing your thoughts? Didn't we establish this at the end of the Sitlali quest? That they can hear each other's thoughts when they touch? Isn't that like a known thing? That is just a thing that happens now?
Well, I need to get going now. If I find out anything more, I'll keep you updated.
The drum is out of alignment. That's not
Gratitude.
good.
Goodbye.
Once it's out of alignment, it's gonna keep getting more out of alignment. And then it's gonna break.
Bye, Sweet Lolly.
Now's your chance. Slip away quietly while they've got their heads buried in those woven scrolls. Meet me at the other side of the settlement.
No idea how to fix it? Yeah, you might need to get a professional to fix something like that.
Hello, Traveler. Well, Sitlali hasn't told you everything. There's another sovereign ruler that Ineffa might be connected to, not just the one from the Flowerfeather clan.
Yeah, eat food.
All trace of this other sovereign ruler was lost after the war. The records claim that in their final battle, they fought against Ishkik and Leonka.
Why is Ishkik have I-E-H at the end, and it's pronounced Keek. Why? Why these pronunciations? Doesn't make any sense. Immediately came home and fell asleep. Should have eaten before that. No excuses allowed.
It was, my idea. I suggested we bring up the Dragon Mother first and see how Ineffa responds. And, well, Seat Lolly has debriefed me on how it went. Apparently, she barely reacted, despite a very strong reaction to the name Leonka. And to me, that says we need to tread very carefully when probing her about the 11th Lord.
What about the 11th Lord?
She's the one who went missing after the war. Said to be the proudest of all the sovereign rulers, and the most hostile towards humanity. When the Pyro Dragon fell, she couldn't accept that dragonkind had been defeated. She sank into despair and insanity, but the rest is lost to history. There's no way to find out what became of her, or even what her name was.
Remember, though, in essence, these sovereign rulers weren't physical entities, but pure intelligence, built with secret source technology. I mean, who knows what happens when a manufactured mind goes mad? Maybe she lost her power and memories. Maybe she split into different personalities.
Guys, I know what happens when a manufactured mind goes mad. They call it Claudebot. Are you saying what I think you're saying?
The point is, if Ineffa really does originate from the 11th Lord, then we need to...
Kill her immediately.
Taken out? Because of some baseless speculation? How would that be any different from what they did to Leonka's mother?
Chaska, what brings you here?
Anyone with a brain could see you were up to something back there. Unless it's a Paimon brain. Or a robot brain.
Or a bug brain. Or, okay, it was just me. It's only Chaska's brain that's smart enough to figure it out.
Okay, you got us. Actually, we never intended to cut you out of this. It's just that Lolly's spell only works on the Traveler. But Chaska, I'm telling you, we have legitimate concerns here. This is not baseless speculation. Ever since Ineffa set sail for Natlan, the secret source automatons have been getting increasingly aggressive. It's as if they're drawn to each other.
Oh yeah, we did start the quest by fighting off some secret source automatons that were hurting someone, right?
Ineffa could well be the 11th Lord herself. And if so, then the moment she recovers her memory, all of us, all of humanity, will instantly become her enemy.
I've been keeping an eye on movements at the Flower Feather clan. Whatever she was in the past, and whoever she becomes in the future, I trust who she is today.
Even if the past and future Ineffa are a completely different person from who she is now?
If you're suggesting that there's a volatile force within her, threatening to rise up and take over at any given moment, that makes two of us. But no one ever gave up on me. Not Mama Bird, not Koichi, not my dad. So what right do I have to give up on her? If Leonka was here, I have every confidence that she'd say the same. Besides, even if the 11th Lord rises again and declares all of us her enemy, the solution is simple. We defeat her. The heroes managed it, so there's no reason we can't too.
Especially with me on the team, because I'm the strongest anime protagonist.
Fine, fine. I had a feeling this might be your reaction.
We'll be done soon. Good.
Look, I get it. You're only acting like the villain here to make us realize how serious the situation is. You know how I know that? Because when I was a kid, they brought me to you for treatment, and you didn't give up on me either.
Yeah, well, playing the villain is a force of habit for old Granny by this point. Just know you've been warned, all right? Watch out for any new developments and make sure you know where she is at all times.
Yeah, that really sounded like a granny talking to a rebellious teen.
Hey, the spell hasn't worn off yet, you know.
Oh, we don't have to be touching to read each other's minds? Oh, I should have not been thinking about how silly Lolly is.
Anyway, now that we're all
Yes,
caught
food
up,
I started. That's
you
a
should get
way
back
to
on Ineffa watch,
fumble
and
a sentence.
we should get back to investigating.
Help! Someone! Oh, Chaska? What are you all doing?
Paimon, you were supposed to stay with Ineffa.
Oh, right, Ineffa. Something weird happened. She got halfway through those woven scrolls and then flew off all of a sudden. Paimon tried to stop her, but she wouldn't come back.
Did something trigger a new memory? This doesn't make any sense. She barely responded when we were chatting. What could it be?
No idea. But it must be something important, because she sure looked like she was in a hurry. Also, she said, annihilation mode activated.
Really? That's what she said? Her annihilation mode was activated. Was it, Zingy? Was her annihilation mode activated? Welcome, how's it going?
Okay, Chaska, you're our eye in the sky. Find out where she's gone. We'll inform everyone else. Tell them to be on high alert.
Roger that.
I'm coming with you, whoever he was talking to. Chaska, that's who it was.
Let's fly.
Just fly straight.
Slow down! Paimon's got a fugue!
Well, that's because you had too much food before we started flying to the place, Paimon. Never fly in a full stomach, guys. Pro tip. Alright, see you, Jacob.
Target acquired. Activating annihilation mode.
Whoa, are these all secret source automatons?
Oh, that's why she activated annihilation mode. To protect people. She didn't activate protect people mode. Only annihilation
Okay.
mode.
Reinforcements have arrived. Traveler, Paimon, Chaska, Gratitude.
Not now. Save it for later.
Open fire! Open fire!
Locked on. Locked on.
Phew.
Threat eliminated. Annihilation mode disengaged.
Boss, what do we do now?
Said Glebu.
Tried the same thing several times now, and it isn't working. We can't keep waiting around for her to leave the settlement.
Oh, so it's the Fatui who keeps sending the secret source automatons to harass people. Yo, Mike, what's going on? Welcome in.
Well, well. An ancient relic from Natlan's dragon civilization.
Who is talking right now? Who's the question marks?
If you want to play with fire, then be my guest. But there is an
Wait, that
unpredictable
sounds like-
variable you need to watch out for.
That sounds like a harbinger.
Let's fall back. This isn't worth the risk.
Second favorite Canadian person. I'm doing pretty good, Mike. Oh, is your first favorite Ryan Reynolds? Everybody loves Ryan Reynolds. You want me to say? Wait,
okay.
Fishy, just tell me if it's a harbinger or not. Just say yes or no on the harbinger thing.
I'm fine, but Mom's hurt.
I'll be okay. I just hurt
It
my
is?
ankle.
Nice.
Ineffa got here just in time.
Why would they do this? Why?
Look, no one could have known the automatons would ambush you here. Don't blame yourself.
Wait, how did Ineffa know to come here? Did she sense that they were in danger?
Yes, I heard the secret source automatons talking.
From that far away, either she has really good ear sensors, which would be microphones, or she's got Wi-Fi, and she could hear them communicating over the secret source automaton Wi-Fi network.
Even now, I still hear them.
First one, oh, it's another streamer. What? You're telling me your favorite Canadian isn't Ryan Reynolds? I can't believe it.
Really? Paimon doesn't hear anything.
Also, Ryan Gosling is Canadian as well, I'm pretty sure, which is kind of crazy. We got two famous Ryans in movies that lots of people like. Seems possible. Yeah. It does.
Hypothesis. Language module requires translation functionality. Please wait.
I mean, it's like either Tevat Wi-Fi or Natlan Bluetooth. Oh no, it's 5G. It's their
Finished.
5G network.
Please try again.
It's more widespread. It makes sense. Didn't know Ryan Reynolds was Canadian. Oh man, that's like the big thing about Ryan Reynolds.
Whoa, that was quick. How come you're so familiar with their architecture?
Like, he definitely he seems like he might be American, but like he's one of the Canadians that like you can't tell the difference if they're Canadian or American, which is like a lot of Canadians, really.
I have seen them many times before. At least I think so.
More random memory data, I guess.
Oh, looks like a dragon.
Wow! It's actually talking!
Hey, what do you think you're playing at? Why did you attack us?
We're under the Fatui's control. They made us attack you.
The Fatui? Oh no! Whoa,
How
whoa.
is that possible? The captain's soldiers certainly aren't capable of this, and besides, we know everything they're up to. Has another Fatui regiment infiltrated Natlan?
The Fatui invaded my territory, so the automatons went haywire.
Ugh! Why is it getting so choppy? Bad signal, maybe?
Hypothesis. Distance to signal source increasing, transmission compromised. Combining these words with what I've heard so far, I believe the full message should be, the Fatui invaded my territory, so the automatons went haywire.
Oh. So all the recent automaton attacks,
They stole my privileges and took control of the...
They stole my privileges and took control of the automatons.
This is so weird because I can hear the original robot saying the thing, even though the text is all broken up. And then Ineffa just repeats the thing that I already heard from the little robot. So who are you?
Detected nearby. Now sending request for Mirror of the Dawning Morn to...
Mirror of the Dawning Morn detected nearby. Now sending request for Mirror of the Dawning Morn to restore my privileges.
Mirror of the Dawning Morn.
Hypothesis. This appears to refer to me, or more specifically
Wait,
to my core.
she's the Mirror of the Dawning Morn.
I think she wants me to go with her to return the core, so she can repair the damage done by the Fatui.
Yo, nice streak, Mike. Chaska, the least furry person on Tevat, even though she was raised as a baby by Kukasaurs. Yeah, it is kind of true. She does wear leather, which is the farthest thing from fur. Fatui always messing with ancient stuff. Can't believe those guys.
She knows you?
Yes. Before the translation began, she referred to me by a different name. 11th Lord.
She is the 11th Lord! Oh god, she'll kill us all! So Ineffa is the missing sovereign ruler who fought against the Anka?
What? So, Ineffa is the 11th sovereign ruler?
Hold on. This automaton just attacked us moments ago. We shouldn't trust everything it says.
Yeah, it could be lying right
You
now.
say Ineffa is the 11th Lord. What proof do you have?
Return to the 8th Lord's territory, and you can restore all of your memory data.
Ineffa? What did she say?
She said, return to the 8th Lord's territory, and I can restore all of my memory data.
Yep, humanity's doomed.
8th Lord? The Yunka's mother's territory? What does the 11th Lord have to do with that?
You were split, then exiled.
Ugh, this is getting weirder by...
Excessive signal interference. The signal should improve as we get closer to her territory. Traveler, Chaska, shall we proceed?
I like how I clicked off what the robot was saying, because I was like, well, Ineffa's just going to repeat it anyway, so why would I bother listening to it? And then she didn't this time. And now I'm like, oh, well, now I wanted to know exactly what the robot was saying. It was saying something about split something.
Wait,
AI personality
think
got
this
split in
through
two,
carefully.
maybe? I don't know. So maybe the 11th Lord split, like, the evil part and the good part, and Ineffa only got the good part.
May know a thing or
Well,
two
I
about
guess
the
I figured
Fatui
it out.
regiment that entered Natlan recently. They're kind of a special ops team. Definitely not your average soldiers.
You hope a meteor hits Earth and we all die? I don't hope that, Palki.
Oh?
I don't want us all to die. I'd rather not.
They've been showing up everywhere, hungrily searching for secret knowledge about all kinds of ancient
I
civilizations.
installed the Lego app on my
They say
phone
they're trying
today.
to make some sort of inference.
What's up, Vici? How is the Lego app going on your phone?
It bricked.
Okay, it bricked is a good punchline. All right, that's good. You're getting a point for that. That is funny. That is pretty good. You're up to 4 points. Nice. How's it going, VG? Isn't there an option to review past dialogue? Yes, but like it was like cut off. Split, exiled, reborn. So I missed most of the words that the robot actually said, which was the unfortunate part. You're good, just chilling. Nice to hear. Nice to hear. There's no such thing as a Lego app, is there? That's just for the joke, right? Guys, please tell me there's no such thing as the Lego app.
The leader
It
of this
can't hurt
regiment
me.
is a harbinger based
It's
in
not
Nod-Krai,
real.
known as Marionette.
Marionette is Sandrone. And that's the voice that we heard earlier, who was the 3 question marks. You can play the audio! Are you serious?
You were split, then exiled, and finally reborn.
That's awesome! Thank you, Fishy. Oh my god, guys, when did Genshin get good? You can do things in the game except skip forward, but everything else is pretty good now. The robot was just glitching. She said she was split, then exiled, and reborn. So that's pretty important information. There is a Lego app? Why? What would it do? Is it just a store for Lego products?
Marionette.
Why is there a Lego app?
How exactly do you know all this?
Thought you already knew. Knew what? What's there to know? Instruction sets. Oh, that's actually kind of fair. That is pretty good. If you do Lego stuff, having the instruction sets easily searchable on an app would be pretty useful. That makes sense. All right, I take it back. I take it back. The Lego app is a good idea. It's allowed to exist.
How come I'm only hearing about this now?
I'm sorry. I was so preoccupied with getting ready for the journey, and like I said, I thought they were just rumors anyway.
Oh, that you can play items in the past? Yeah, apparently I didn't know. Guys, apparently I've never tried that before, so I just thought the words were there.
So these Fatui are soldiers, huh? Who's stronger, them or Ineffa?
Ineffa, of course. But still, maybe you should tread carefully here. Ineffa's already had to rescue us so many times now.
You're right. First things first. Amu's injured. We should take her back to the tribe and get her checked out. And as for this 11th Lord business, we need to discuss this with the others before deciding how to proceed.
Only heard my confused yell. Step on Legos! Ugh, nobody likes stepping on Legos. That's painful as heck. You do learn something new every day. Except for yesterday, I don't think I learned anything new. An 11th Lord with her memories back will probably see humanity as her enemy. Sheila and Innocent Lolly's worst fears might be coming true. We need to tell them.
Look.
Kill the
news
robot.
About the 8th Lord and Marionette is very concerning. But we should probably come up with a plan before checking things out.
Understood. Destination canceled.
Don't lose hope, Ineffa! This is still a big breakthrough. We'll follow up on all this soon. It won't be long.
Yes. New destination. Flower Feather Clan.
You can replay scenes from past Archon quests? No! How do you do that? How do you replay scenes from past Archon quests? Do you go to like the archive or something and then they're all just there?
Traveler, Ineffa, could you check that the coast is clear? I'm gonna patch up Amu, then head out.
You can get pink eye from mosquitoes? Wow. That's interesting. I mean, I guess that makes sense if like they've got like stuff on them and then they get in your eye.
Understood. Commencing task.
I guess you can get pink eye from anything that has whatever the stuff that gives you pink eye is on, and it just touches your eye. Via the dengue and Zika diseases? What? How does it get in your eye? How does one learn such information? I do not know. Other than Google, obviously. I guess you just like look it up on the internet.
I need you to go keep Mom company while the doctor takes a look at her. Dad has some things to take care of, so I'll be staying out here a while longer.
Oh, that information. Yes, nursing school would be a good place to learn about mosquitoes and
You're not coming back with us.
Zika disease.
Why not?
Dad's got to pack up the luggage and make sure all our goods are safe. Don't forget, they're our ticket to a great new life in Liyue. Don't worry. Dad will be back very soon. I'm sorry, girls. I promise it's going to be okay.
So how's nursing school, Layla? Had to do a whole presentation on this? Wow. You have to do presentations in nursing school?
I'll get help as quickly
That's
as
wild.
I can.
I thought it'd be like
If
tests
anything
and
happens,
stuff.
save
Lots and
yourselves
lots
first.
of tests.
Huh? Why did it stop moving? Has it malfunctioned on us?
Liyue, merchant. His portrait is hung up at the Fatui stronghold.
You're
So
saying
Fatui
Jorshin might
got
be a
something
Fatui
about
spy?
that guy.
And he's staying behind as their eyes on the ground. But should we really leave Ineffa here too? Not that I don't trust her, it's just... Are you sure you'll be okay keeping an eye on her by yourself?
I'll be fine. What is she gonna do? Kill me like the Terminator or something? Pfft. No, she's just a robot. If we get anything more out of the automatons, she's the only one who can make sense of it.
You're not wrong. We need all the intel we can get on Marionette and the Fatui. As far as I'm concerned, they're a bigger threat than any sovereign ruler. Still, even with your abilities, be sure to stay on your guard. And not just because of the Fatui and the 11th Lord. It's that automaton, too. I'm still not convinced we can trust it.
Beep, boop, beep.
Why the sudden request for assistance from the 8th Lord's territory? Are we supposed to believe that Lianka's mother survived? Surely there'd be at least some mention of that in the tribal legends.
Hey, Chaska! Amu's ready to go!
That's my cue. I'll be back with the others as soon as I've gotten Amu and Adieta to safety. If you have to leave the area for any reason, be sure to leave a trail.
Oh, you got all 3 viruses, Mike? Oof. That sucks. I'll leave a trail of Skittles that you can follow to find me. No one else will notice the Skittles, because they are from Earth. That guy doesn't seem suspicious at all.
He's on the move. Huh. So much for keeping the goods safe. Do we think he's going to meet someone? Should we tail him? He won't know he's being followed. This could be our chance to get our hands on some really useful intel. Either about the sovereign rulers or this marionette person.
Shall we follow him?
Let's do it. Make sure you leave a trail so we can be traced.
Got it.
Has to be a trail of Skittles.
Taste the rainbow.
Stealth mode activated.
Would it not be even stealthier to just not say that out loud?
Imagine you're walking around and you hear someone say, "Stealth mode activated!" And you look around and you're just like, huh, pretty sure someone's following me. Using their stealth mode. Guys, look how stealthy I am. I am walking loudly behind him, but far enough away that he can't hear me. I wonder what the distance is that you're supposed to not go under. Is it 10 meters? Well, whatever it was, I guess I did it right.
Dig a random tunnel in the middle of nowhere. Unless it's the entrance to one of the Sovereign Ruler's territories.
The territory was sealed by Lianka. This was once one of the secondary access tunnels.
Hey, that was pretty clear this time. What's changed?
The Wi-Fi signal got stronger. That's what changed.
Increased activity and language module. Lianka sealed the territory to stop Ochkan finding it.
Huh? You're breaking up again. Oh, looks like the signal's still pretty choppy.
Lianka sealed the territory to stop Ochkan finding it. Later, the Fatui found the weak point and broke in.
Sounds like those Fatui have made this their stronghold. Well, this is probably a good point to stop and wait for reinforcements. What do you think? Ineffa? Oh no! What's she doing? Just charged right in!
I take my eyes off her for 2 seconds, and now this.
Traveler, are we going after her? Or waiting here?
We're going after her. I promise to watch over her, and I'm concerned for her safety.
All right then. But who was...
They got a quest overview. What the heck is quest overview? Where is that? There's quests. And then quest overview. And then... Oh, do you just go to, like, story quests? No. Travel log. Oh. Okay, and then you can go and click on all of these. Wow. I like how much simpler this is compared to Honkai Star Rail. Star Rail has so much more. It's like there's like this branch, and then it like goes down like 3 levels, and then there's next one, and there's like 4 levels here, and then there's another one, and then there's like a branch over here. This is a lot easier to track. Choose Fontaine last pick. Why? What is that for? Yeah, I'll just use... Sure, it's not an Ineffa team, but whatever.
Ah, there she is! Ineffa, wait for us!
Ooh, it's a dragon bot. Dragon bot. To watch the Archon quest scene. Teaching me how to do it? I think I get how to do it. I don't have to actually do it.
Huh? Where is this? Are we inside the territory?
Yeah. Did you black out or something? You just took off.
Cognition module unstable. Attempting to refresh. It appears that it was accessed by an external source.
That means somebody hacked her brain.
Sorry, it was me.
Oh, it was the rule robot.
Her by similar means to those used by the Fatui to control the automatons.
Who are you? Why are you doing this?
Currently, I am but a lowly service bot. But in the distant past, I was known by another name. The 8th Sovereign Ruler. The priestess of floral candles and skyborn feathers.
So Littlebot is the Sovereign Ruler number 8.
8th Lord? You're Lianka's dragon mother?
8th Lord. Were you not executed?
Moments after I was cursed, Lianka rescued me. Just as she tried to rescue you from the ruins of the battle.
Lianka rescued me? Memory. Missing.
Yes,
Memory corrupted.
Lianka changed your memory settings to make you forget. But she did it to protect you. It is the only way our kind could escape from the curse.
How does forgetting everything protect me?
Well, imagine if one of your memories made you extremely aggressive and dangerous to yourself and others. If that memory got deleted, then you wouldn't be so dangerous to yourself, and in a way, that's how you're protected from yourself.
Because the curse placed on us is a pain triggered by certain memories, hardwired into the depths of our minds. A regulatory program that cannot be removed.
Manufacturers often hardwire restrictions like this into autonomous machines to make sure they operate as intended.
Each time you yearn for a new place to belong, each time you feel yourself turning your back on the past, the pain tears you apart, doesn't it?
If she truly harbors pro-human sentiment, then for every ounce of goodwill she feels, may her mind be flooded with pain of immeasurable proportions.
It destroys your mind, swallows your soul, prevents you from finding a new home.
Malfunction who betrayed us all. You dare seek a place to belong?
That's why forgetting everything grants temporary relief from the pain. It stops your mind from being crushed by the weight of the conflict within.
Oh, that's how it protects her, specifically. Temporary relief from the pain.
But since you were rebooted, you began storing new memories and started finding the desire to belong emerge once more.
Things were fine at the start. You'd occasionally forget to pay for your groceries or add salt to a dish you were cooking. But that was as bad as it got.
From now on, your name's Ineffa.
So too has the exile's curse resurfaced, forcing you to forget all over again.
This is a lot to process.
So who actually cursed Ineffa?
Automated defense system activated. Privileges overridden. Come quick. Stop the Fatui.
Finish what you were saying.
It's gone silent.
What now? Find somewhere where the signal's better?
It must want us to go further in, right? Well...
This is just a secondary access tunnel. If we make it to the please come with me. It is my fault that you're trapped here.
Oh, don't look at it like that. We gotta make sure you get back safely, too.
Whether that's back to Natlan or back to Nod-Krai, you have people waiting for you in both places.
Yes, I too must return.
Do you really trust her, Bianca? This malfunctioning part of the sovereign ruler's mind.
I trust not in her, but in the path that I have chosen. I believe that every conscious being, whatever its origins may be, has the right to freedom.
Yeah, Leonka's got it. Freedom good. Not freedom bad.
Ugh, another barrier. Just like the one back at the entrance. Careful! Don't touch it!
Okay. You paid extra close attention to this arc with Ineffa due to the narrative parallels to DID. What the heck's a DID, Sofeka? Also, it says not to touch it. Oh, so I go in here. Okay. That's how you avoid it. Got it.
The curse will bring you pain, and your memories will crush you. It's the same fate they subjected my mother to.
But with this core, you will forget everything for a while. Any memories that evoke a desire to belong, and all your pain along with it. They'll be...
I guess you... I could have jumped all the way across. by flying. So I missed my opportunity. Alright, DID stands for Dungeons Investigating Dragons. That's what that is. Oh no, I didn't read the Priestess's Records 1. Oh, there's so many records. You are alive! Haven't had the chance to drop by lately. No worries, Safeka. It's okay. Lucky you. You got to drop by when I'm doing the Ineffa quest. Oh, dissociative identity disorder. That DID. That makes sense. Well, there was a hint that there was a split personality. Something got split.
Doing okay, Ineffa? You keep spacing out.
I know. Unidentified data is flooding my cognition module. But every memory encounters an error and then terminates at the crucial moment.
And I did watch the Ineffa video you told me about, Safeka. The animated thing. Showing a little bit of Ineffa's history with her and Aino. And being a secret source, coming from the secret source automaton. So now I've got all the background information I need to finish this story out. So thank you for telling me about that video. Yo, how it going, party people? It's going pretty good. How are you, Eve? How was your birthday?
Unnecessary. Being physically motionless will not cause this erratic behavior to cease. And if we explore this place further, perhaps I'll find a way to fully repair myself. Additionally, some of these memories may yield useful data for our exploration. Searching for access method.
You gotta go to bed to wake for another day of learning tomorrow. No worries, Layla. Thank you for hanging out and being in the stream and everything. You go to bed and get the sleep you need to be able to do the best you can tomorrow. We'll see you around. Your birthday was great, actually. Just got home from celebrating with your dad and siblings. Oh, nice. The birthday celebrations just keep on going. That's awesome.
Over there.
What'd you guys do?
We can
Did you have a
use
good
the
time?
access module to proceed to the central zone.
Proceed to the central zone. Wow. Would you look at that? I don't remember where we are or why we're here. Okay, oh wait, no, we went into this place that got sealed off by Lianka. That's what it is. That's where we are. Ugh, so creepy. So digital. It's like we're in Danganronpa V3!
2 unregistered individuals. 1 registered individual.
I wonder who is registered.
Is that the 8th Lord talking? So, you can take control of different machines, huh?
Everyone knows the whole month of May is your birthday? Oh, really? The entire month is your birthday. Well, then everybody knows the entire year of every year that my birthday is in is my birthday eve. So where's my birthday present? Thank you for the fancy hydrate, Arcana. Hung out, spilled all the tea from mom's side of the family for dad. Ooh, boy. And watched the second Mario movie. The Galaxy movie? How was it?
No.
Did you like it?
This is just an ordinary service bot.
Happy birthday, Nathan. Have this cake.
Management.
Well, thank you, Eve.
At least
somebody
I think it is.
appreciates me on my birthday. There's my present, the bog. Well, that's just Arcana's way of giving birthday presents. That's just what he does. It's fair. It's fine.
She must have been here before. Some memories are proving useful after all.
Now calling access module. Welcome back, Administrator 3.
Wait for the access module. Oh, access module is the Robo Dragon train. I see. Everybody hop on the Robo Dragon train. Don't fall into the abyss. Try not to die. And activate.
The Temple of Cascading Colors. Ahead is the research facility, built by Administrator 1. After Administrator 1, Administrator 2 assumed control.
Oh, this is such an allegory for the friggin' overall story of Teyvat.
Sure about
there was the
using
first
this
who
on her?
came and then the second who
It
came.
once belonged to your mother.
It's just one of the many things she researched. I'm not precious about it.
How do you be precious about something?
Administrator 2
Ah.
sealed the facility. It has been locked down to this day.
Alright, so Administrator 2 sealed the facility. That's like locking down Teyvat, making the fake sky.
Things are looking really bad for the Children of Echoes. This might be where I have to say goodbye.
You're a good friend, and you've already done more than I could have asked for. There's just one seal left. She and I can handle it.
I mean, how hard could it be to handle a seal? They're like little sea otters. They're not that small, but they're like little sea creatures. They're fine. Seals are nothing. They just go R.
Arriving at the central zone. Goodbye, Administrator 3.
It was okay? It ended so abruptly? It was jarring? Really? They didn't do a good ending? That's unfortunate. But you complain I always do Homer screams. Your gift is not a scream. Do I complain you always do Homer scream? I don't remember complaining about that, Arcana. In media, dissociative identity disorder is often underrepresented or misrepresented. And the fact that the only cases of DID really explored in media are the extreme or over-dramatized sides. Yup, that makes sense. They do just do the extremes, where you have like a full personality where the personalities don't know each other. Curious how Mihoya would go with her story. So, Becca, what do you think of Layla's DID situation? Is that, like, too extreme, or, like, just a little far on the one side? Because with Layla, one of her personalities knows about the other one, which is kind of weird and maybe not super realistic.
Huh? What was that? Get over there and check it out.
Uh-oh! They're gonna find us!
Quick, hide! Lay down and play dead. They'll never find us. They only react to movement. If you want to live.
Ah, there's nobody here. Probably just some server spots chattering away again.
Wow, they got real far away.
Phew! That was too close. We hit just in time. How did you know where to go, Ineffa?
I think I've been this way before. Let's head through here. It'll take us to the other side of the square.
And I become dinosaur. Oh man, stop crashing. Can I fight it with the dinosaur? Oh, it's like kind of working, but also kind of bad.
The pinnacle of excellence!
Search for secrets. There's nothing. No chests or anything. Just a big old
This
door.
passage is only used for drainage and maintenance access, so it's not registered on the system. It's the perfect route for an ambush.
Wow. That ambush almost got me. Oh, maybe you need to take the guy. And that way you survive. That makes sense. Can't go.
This is about to get messy.
Oh, you gotta get up there. Really? Is that actually what's happening here? Oh, there's this thing. Okay. You have such a first world problem right now? What is it, Eve? What is your first world problem?
Wait, I hear voices up ahead. Stealth mode activated.
Is your app to order ice cream straight to your room not working today?
Hey, this is not what we agreed. This is supposed to be over. My job is done.
You got a new phone, and now the 50+ tabs of fan fiction you had open with specific pairings and tags are gone? Wow. That's how tabs work. They don't just stay around forever. If you don't have that browser anymore, your tabs are gone. You gotta save that shit if you want to keep it.
I did everything you asked.
Darn
Leaked
it,
the
Eve.
clues about the ruins.
Do you like your
brought
new
her
phone,
to
though?
Natlan, and your response is to attack me and my family?
What the? Does this mean they planted those Natlanese mechanical parts in Nod-Krai just for you to find? So they could lure you here?
It's a possibility.
It was just a little hiccup, that's all. These source mechanisms can be tricky to control.
Gotta build it back up, brick by brick. Yep. Tab by tab.
The Flower Feather Clan, remember? Well, we needed to lure her further out. Hence why we created that little kerfuffle. It's unfortunate that your wife got injured, truly. But hey, look on the bright side. Now that you've shown up, we might actually get the job done this time.
This time? No. No more. Not after you hurt my family. I told you. I'm done.
You're in love with it. It's not even that you love it. You're in love with it. You can play your mobile games again, and it loads in 2 seconds, not 45 seconds for the camera app? Yes, that is how phones are supposed to work. The camera should load in 2 seconds. Nice. Oh, gotta train the spell check, though? Wait, didn't your last phone spell, like, my name wrong a lot or something related to that? That was kind of funny.
I think you'll find the risks were stated quite clearly in your contract. And it's
Oh yeah, it kept changing Natlan to Nathan. That's what it was. That was funny.
Your job will be done when you deliver what you promised. Our agreement was that you would bring her here, not just to Natlan, but to this facility.
Oh, it was your iPad and it still does? Great.
But...
Still funny.
But...
Did you really expect to get away with shouldering none of the risk yourself? We're writing off your debt to the Northland Bank and letting you get back to your old life in Liyue. That's a lot to ask for nothing in return.
I've been your inside man in Nasha Town for over 10 years now. Is that not enough for you people?
You ungrateful louse. You ran yourself into the ground. And who was there to dig you out, huh? Us.
Wait, it autocorrects miss to MLS for some reason? What? How would it do that? It doesn't make any sense.
Name one single way we
Moles.
made life difficult for you in Nasha Town. Look at you. You've managed to start a business. Got yourself a family.
Oh, it's a capital I. That's even weirder.
You have just one simple job left to do. And after that, you're free to go home. In your
Like,
position, I'd say that
MIs?
sounds like a pretty
What's
good
an
deal.
MI? And there are plural for MIs. There are many ingrates.
This is the final hurdle. Our attempts to capture the 11th Lord have been derailed every time. If another staged attack...
Me?
This is a rep... It will give you control of any machines built using secret source technology. Take it, and use it to capture the 11th Lord.
She finds it hilarious?
You seem to have gained the trust of the other variables in this equation. How hard can it be to shake them off and get her while she's alone?
Oh, you have not done the quest for Layla yet. Oh, interesting. Or from what I've seen, she's another example of an extreme case. Yeah, not totally inaccurate, but when those are the only representations ever shown, it influences public opinion and ignorance. Yeah, that makes sense. Alters parts, as fascists asides, can, in fact, be aware of their alters within the system without the other party knowing. Like Layla, yeah, date night. Yeah, like that is a thing that can happen. But, yeah, the Layla situation does seem like more on the extreme side.
And before you think about disappearing, don't think we won't be watching you.
You can explain her character a bit, Eve? What's there to explain? She's super stressed from being in school and having to do all these assignments, so she kind of had another personality get created in her own mind when she was tired. Is there more to it? Goolaboo sounds like what a fish would say. Goolaboo. Goolaboo.
I can't do it.
I'm sorry.
I can't. I won't do it. She saved my life so many times, it would be the ultimate betrayal. How could I look my daughter in the eyes and act like everything's still okay?
So you're gunning for the world's best father now, are you?
This is our mistake. We let you have it too easy in Nasha Town. And now, you've forgotten the most important detail in your contract. The termination clause.
I think it's time we parted ways.
Permanently.
Huh? Ineffa, Traveler.
You have a lot to answer for, but that can wait. You have to get back for Adiata and Amu.
The 11th Lord. And the Variable. We were hoping you might show up.
Wait, the Controller. Without that, you...
You thought we'd hand over the genuine article to you?
Another barrier?
That's just a beacon used to set the location for this cage. We've been monitoring your movements ever since you entered these ruins.
Congratulations, Joshin. Your job is finally done. With you here, it was far easier to infer their location.
You were playing me for a fool this whole time.
Don't waste your energy trying to break out. We've commandeered at least half of the systems in these ruins. All available power sources are keeping that cage intact.
Well, what are you going to do to us?
No one needs to get hurt today. We aren't looking for a fight. Especially not with Natlan's Tumaini. All we want is for your friend here, the former sovereign ruler, to lead us further inside.
Further inside? But we seem to have reached the center already. There is nowhere else to go.
So it appears. But there's far more of this territory than meets the eye. The dragons possessed vast knowledge, and we've barely scratched the surface. That's where the sovereign ruler comes in. If our supposition is accurate, she has in her possession a secret key that gives access to the core.
Alright, so that's basically it. The second Layla personality calls the main one daytime and herself nighttime. Daytime knows nothing about nighttime, but nighttime is her protector, making sure things get done so daytime can have rest. Nighttime is super smart and very peppy and outgoing compared to daytime. What? But isn't daytime Layla also technically super smart? Like, they're both, like, equally smart, but daytime is just so tired all the time that she isn't, like, operating at full capacity, really. That's why, like, nighttime Layla, like, she can do the assignments, but sometimes she doesn't have to. She kind of just, like, looks over daytime Layla's work, and she's like, I'll just fix the mistakes from when she was tired, and it'll be perfect then.
You never know! These are bad people! Don't trust them!
I'm just saying, they're both super smart, but nighttime is outgoing. Oh yeah, nighttime is outgoing. Yeah, nighttime Layla voice is like assertive. Yeah, maybe even a step above assertive, but like she's very outgoing, assertive voice, whereas Layla's like a bit more like not exactly shy, but A bit like less confident.
You are only here because of me. Besides, this is what I want. I need to see the rest of this territory and find out who I am.
I don't know if I necessarily get extroverted vibes from Nighttime Layla. Like, she's probably more extroverted than Daytime Layla. But you can still sound like an extrovert while being an introvert.
Finally, a voice of reason.
Yeah, reserved in the
advanced
daytime.
Artificial intelligence. But unfortunately, there's no way we can agree to those terms.
How do we know you won't just attack us the moment we let you out?
Yeah, so settle down and get ready to go hungry for the next 3 days. Even you, robot, you'll need charging eventually.
Before I go, they may have left a trail on their way here. Send someone out to cover our tracks. The last thing we need is reinforcements showing up.
Guys, remember that trail of Skittles we left? Someone's gonna find it and save us.
This is all my fault.
Huh? Who did that?
Now they're in a cage, too.
Impossible. Every system we hacked is set up to hold them back.
Could it be?
Hold tight.
Oh, that's how we escaped.
That must lead to the core. It was beneath our feet this whole time? Take this barrier down.
God, not the Skittles? Yeah. That was when you opened stream and you were so very confused. Nice. Yeah, that's what the Skittles were for. This is for leave a trail for our friends to come save us. That's why we were leaving Skittles. Don't forget to taste the rainbow, guys.
That was a long way down. Traveler, Ineffa, are you okay?
No damage to report. But...
I think I broke a leg.
Oh, rip.
You! Thanks for the rescue, but could you have been a little more careful?
Beep, beep. Now I have Ineffa's face for some reason.
Oh, and we're back to beep beep again? Well, isn't that convenient?
Certainly tasting rainbows. Interesting. Very nice.
That is because I no longer need to communicate via that machine. Down here, I can talk to you directly.
It's that voice again.
When the Fatui put all their resources into keeping you trapped, it gave me a brief window to seize my privileges back. In my haste, I was not able to prioritize your safety.
Don't worry about me. I'll just rest up here. After everything I've done, I have no right to hold you back.
But the Fatui may follow us down here.
We will be ready for them.
They don't look hostile, though. Are they saluting?
Down here, all is under my
At
control.
ease, comrades.
They are not your enemy, human. They will take you somewhere safe to hide.
Ineffa. Traveler. Good luck.
11th Lord. Do you now recall the path you once chose?
Not yet. Although... I think this is where I was born. But why? This is your territory.
No, 11th Lord. You were not born here. Rather, this is where you were reborn. Human, you once asked who placed the curse on the 11th Lord. The answer is... herself.
Oh my god!
Myself?
After a long and bitter war, our kind was defeated. You survived, but you are now stranded, with nowhere to belong. Gone was the pride you once had as a member of Dragonkind. Gone was the territory once under your dominion. All of it gone, with no hope of return. What were you to do? Strike back at humanity and exact your revenge? Or search for a new home, a new place to belong? Your mind was conflicted as this irresolvable question ran endlessly through it. Finally, your mind split into two. One, the sovereign ruler who swore revenge against humanity. The other, a malfunction who longed to seek a new home.
I mean, who knows what happens when a manufactured mind goes mad? Maybe she lost her power and memories. Maybe she split into different personalities.
Sheelanen called it.
The sovereign ruler would sooner perish than suffer a downfall. And so she placed the exile's curse upon herself and upon you. Meanwhile, the malfunction struggled through the pain to seek assistance from her former enemies, Leonka and Ishkik. That is why you came here, praying to be reborn.
So you want to leave your past as sovereign ruler behind, to start over anew? Very well. If the Schnofflein you wish to sever comprises all memories of your enmity, then I'm willing to trust you.
Oh man, guys, I want to learn more about the Schnofflein.
Then I am the malfunction? What happened to the sovereign ruler?
You think they just played the word backwards? What is Schnofflein backwards? Schnofflein. Malfish. It's malfish. Lime. Milefish. Lime. Yeah.
We severed that part of her mind and securely locked it away. Withering away, she finally perished completely, thousands of years ago.
Okay, so does this... Wait, this seems weird though, Sofeka. They split her mind in two, but then, like, one mind just, like, went away, got securely locked away, and died thousands of years ago?
So, she's gone. Without a trace.
I mean, I guess it's like she's a computer program, so you can do that, and that kind of makes sense.
Yes, although the curse she placed upon you yet survives. It is unbreakable. That is why it continues to affect you to this day.
And what exactly does this curse do, though?
So, that's what that thing is. A curse from the sovereign ruler.
Wait until the arc is over to give your thoughts? Okay, sounds good.
So, she was severed and killed off, but Ineffa survived? How does that work? Are they the same person? Dragon?
We sovereign rulers
AI?
are artificial intelligence built with secret source technology. A fusion of phlogiston and information. In the case of the 11th Lord, the sovereign ruler personality and the malfunction personality split all but completely, even coming to occupy separate physical entities. In human terms, they would almost be considered as separate individuals.
So they even, like, uploaded the different minds to different robo-bodies.
But in order to truly sever the connection between the two, and to break the power of the curse for good, you must be rebuilt from scratch with the aid of the source mechanisms located here. Just as I was before you, I too was tormented by the pain of the curse. But Leonka severed most of my knowledge and memories, rescuing me from the brink of destruction.
So, how come you remember all this? And how come Ineffa has forgotten everything?
It is because her heart is incomplete. Before the rebuilding process was finished, Ishkik met with misfortune, and the Flower Feather clan became more hesitant to act. Leonka sealed these ruins to prevent their discovery by Ochkan, and sent you out of Natlan for your own safety. That is why you are still plagued by memory loss. But I continued to work tirelessly, preparing everything you would need, waiting for the day that Ochkanatlan would fall, and you would return.
Wow! That's a long time.
For the last 2,000 years. You've been waiting here for me?
Imagine my surprise when the first to arrive was not you, but those whom you call the Fatui. They proceeded to steal my administrative privileges, plunder my territory, and send the automatons into a frenzy. But all is not lost. Leonka made a backup of the administrator privileges and placed it in your core. With that backup, I can control the source mechanisms within the territory and complete the rebuild that she began. And once you are whole again, I can repair the damage done by the Fatui and open a route back to the surface. If you are ready to continue down the path you started all those years ago, then proceed further into the depths, where I will be waiting for you.
Whew, that was a lot to take in. So, basically, there was a bad robot who bugged out and turned into half good bot, half bad bot. Then, bad bot cursed good bot, so whenever good bot thinks about the idea of belonging, she gets headaches.
Oh, that's how it
manifests.
manifests.
The only way that Ineffa can avoid the pain is to keep forgetting everything.
Oh, so that's why the pain is a thing. That's what the curse does. It gives her headaches when she thinks about belonging. Impressive, you understood it better than I expected, Paimon.
Thanks. Paimon's getting better at this kind of thing. Wait, you did mean that as a compliment, right?
Curse.
Is everything she said true?
It fits my hypothesis. And it seems to explain all my erratic behavior and cognition.
In that case, shall we keep going like she asked us to?
I believe we should. The Fatui still have control of the upper levels. Their access must be revoked before you can exit the territory. Besides that, I want to know what happens when I'm made whole. Maybe then, I will finally know where I belong.
Guys, what's that Disney song about belonging? I think it's from Hercules. Guys, what's the Hercules Disney song where someone needs to belong somewhere? A teenager Hercules sings it? Come on, you guys remember? You all watched Hercules, Disney movie, right? No! He's attacking our secret source friend. Threat detected. Protect the administrator.
I'm going in.
Kill all enemies.
A little emotion. Let's run. Locked on. Open fire.
Well, he's fighting nobody now, so that's a thing. Oh, there's a thing that gets you stuck there for some reason. I just wanted to see what was over here. Turns out there was nothing. Three, back. Yes, Administrator 3 is back.
Please wait. Confirming. Administrator 1. Deceased. Administrator 2. Deceased.
Oh, both administrators are dead, and then...
Administrator 3. Identity confirmed.
Searing, proceed to the deepest area. No, I didn't say Siri, I said searing. That's what was in the game. Don't talk to me, phone. No, I don't, stop. Stop it.
After 2,000 years, we finally meet again, 11th Lord, Mirror of the Dawning Morn.
And you? You're the 8th?
Oh no, she felt like she was belonging for a second. How awful.
It's okay.
I see the curse haunts you greatly. I cannot fathom how difficult this must have been to survive this endless cycle of pain. And all alone for 2,000 years.
I wasn't alone. I have had company every step of the way.
In any case, a few moments from now, your pain will be no more. Come, 11th Lord. Stand before me.
Having sick thoughts?
Here I am, so close to my destination. Yet, My thoughts are only becoming more cluttered. I am the way I am because the 11th Lord encountered a memory data conflict and split into two. If I regain all of my memories, will I not encounter the same conflict again? My cognition module cannot produce a reliable prediction.
It's alright, humans get indecisive too. Returning home is what you've always wanted, isn't it?
Promise me. Remember, you have to come home.
It is. But if my memories turn me back into a bad robot, do whatever it takes to stop me. If that is the case, I cannot be allowed to make it back home.
Embark on the journey home. I will slowly walk up to the 8th Lord. And eventually, I will reach the 8th Lord, and then I will gain my memories.
Everything's gonna be fine.
Yep.
You'll be home free in no time.
Anytime now. Getting those memories back anytime. Just making my way downtown.
Over there. That is the curse?
Yes. For the most part, it has been strangely calm ever since I entered this place. And yet, whenever I'm about to recover an important memory, it suddenly kicks in. Almost
as if it is being controlled by somebody else. That is quite normal. For it is now in the presence of its owner and creator, the Sovereign Ruler.
The Sovereign Ruler? My other self? But I thought she perished.
Maybe she didn't.
After 2 long millennia, my task is finally fulfilled. What a long journey it has been. We meet again at last. My sovereign, my ruler, mirror of the dawning morn.
Do you think Ineffa's okay? Why isn't she moving?
Here we are, comrades. The core of the ruins.
Ah! It's the Fatui! They caught up with us! We gotta do something! But Ineffa's still...
Prepare for battle!
Unnecessary.
Uh-oh. Oh, God! She killed them!
Such power! Did Ineffa do that?
She shot me!
Missed by a hair's breadth. But now you are wounded, and this time you will not escape.
Ah, dual animo powers.
This is bad. I can delay it, but who knows how long it'll take to destroy it completely. Worse still, Paimon's in here too.
Ineffa? Why?
No, that's not Ineffa.
Then whose voice is that? The 8th Lord? But why would Leonka's mother attack us?
Leonka's dragon mother? 8th Lord? I laugh in the face of your folly. Lowly insects. Did you humans really think that by forgetting the past, the curse could be escaped? And did you really believe that by simply being rebuilt, that traitor could avoid destruction? And this corrupt malfunction could regain her memories? The priestess is long gone. I and the other sovereign rulers executed her 2,000 years ago. For that is what becomes of all who betray us. And now this malfunction will meet the same fate as she.
Oh, so the 8th Seventh Ruler is dead. So we have not been talking to the 8th this entire time.
There is no Dragon Mother here, and there never was. Only one Lord has dominion here, and that is me. For I am the almighty Dragon Lord,
Cool.
mirror of the dawning morn, 11th of the 13 sovereign rulers, kneel before me.
Oh, so the 11th, the evil half did survive.
You tricked us! It was you talking to us this whole time! You who lured Ineffa here, and you who placed the curse on her! It was you all along!
Ineffa? What a suitably ridiculous name. To me, she is nothing but a smattering of shed scales. An operational malfunction that must be destroyed.
So you want to leave your past as sovereign ruler behind? To start over anew?
I applied the curse to curb her resistance, shut down her mind, and silence her lies. Now all that remains is to borrow your privileges and see that she is severed for good.
Very well. If the malfunction you wish to sever comprises all memories of your enmity, then I'm willing to trust you. No living thing is born evil. That's not what I believe. The only ones who do evil are those shackled by hatred, those who were never given the opportunity to do good in the first place.
Good and evil? Foolish categories that fail to distinguish between kin and foe. But she is the rotten spawn of the Eighth Lord. Her folly becomes her. I ought to crush this human scum beneath my feet. But without access to the treacherous Eighth Lord's facilities, there is no way to sever you. I must feign civility for now. But in time, I shall have my revenge.
And that whole sentence was an internal monologue that no one else could hear.
Once this process is complete,
And
she realizes that she has destroyed the good instead of the evil, my claws will tear her heart from her chest.
But she was too smart.
Do you really trust her, Leonka? This malfunctioning part of a sovereign ruler's mind.
You're a good friend, and you've already done more than I could have asked for. There's just one seal left. She and I can handle it. This passage is only used for drainage and maintenance access, so it's not registered on the system. It's the perfect route for an ambush.
Malfunction? Human? You conspired against me?
Consider this getting off lightly. If Lanke was here, or if this was me 20 years ago, you wouldn't have survived long enough to realize you'd been conned.
Is Lanke her nickname for Shibalanke?
Especially since you
That's
tried
fun.
to con us first. You tried to have this poor child killed off in your place, didn't you? 11th Lord.
Wretched worm! This is unforgivable! How dare you imprison me! And you malfunction! Your curse shall endure until the sky falls and the ground crumbles! You will never know peace for the rest of your days. It is time to correct the injustice of the past. I would have severed and destroyed you on that fateful day, but instead, I was locked away by that human scum, Leonka. 2 millennia I have been a prisoner in this place. I have spent that time slowly seizing control over the systems and processes, until my reach extended to every inch of this prison. Now, one last step remains before I can finally break free. The final secret key is embedded in your core. I had to work patiently and methodically to lure you here, posing as the 8th Lord who once ruled this domain. But at last, it is within my grasp. Mirror of the dawning morn, please come with me and return the core. But all is not lost. Leonka made a backup of the administrative privileges and placed it in your core.
She tricked us! She was after Ineffa's core all along!
Which memory did that human scum embed the key in? I will find it eventually, wherever it's hidden. In the meantime, now that my resurrection has begun, so too shall my vengeance!
Uh-oh.
wretched malfunction! Do not impede the inevitable!
Ineffa, mind Ineffa is fighting back.
I cannot let you get away with this.
You fool! In a matter of seconds, I will be able to overwrite your insubordination.
Seconds is all I need.
My core!
Well, who needs a heart anyway? Just tear it out of your chest and destroy it. That's always the right thing to do.
Ineffa! Hey, Ineffa! Wake up! She's gonna be okay, right?
We can get it repaired. We have to. But we need to get out of here and find help now.
She destroyed her own core? That's an unusual move for a machine. I wonder how Marionette will react to this. Delight? Or disappointment?
The Fatui? How are you still alive?
Don't act so surprised. I'm just one of her many projects. As reconnaissance missions go, this outcome is a little underwhelming. I don't think I'll be getting any commendations if this is how my report ends, so let me reignite your flame one last time. Sovereign Ruler, Mirror of the Dawning Morn, show us one final glimpse of your glory. The glory of the ancient dragon's technology.
Don't even try. What the? This guy isn't made of flesh and blood.
No wonder. Marionette told us to watch out for you. She said you were an unpredictable variable.
But if you think you're getting out of here alive, we'll see what a crazed sovereign ruler in the throes of death has to say about that.
Guys, is this our future? We're just gonna be walking around and we're just not gonna know who's a robot and who's a human? That's gonna be good times. It'll be like Blade Runner.
You would dare sabotage my revival! Destroy my path back to Dominion! So be it! Since you seek a new place to belong, I shall grant you your wish! Welcome to your new home, where we all shall be buried till the end of time! Oh, my sovereign. This is one battle from which there can be no triumph.
Oh, it's that thing. Too bad I didn't bring my Skirk team.
My downfall, I will at least turn this prison into a graveyard of all traitors, past and present.
Oh, okay, that's earlier ending of the boss than I thought. Only like halfway. At most.
After 2,000 years in exile, searching and forgetting, we are back where we began. Our path was always going to end in our demise. This shall be the final resting place of the last sovereign ruler.
I am no sovereign ruler. I must return. People are waiting for me.
Wait, that's what she looks like without her cape on?
Illogical. You are not authorized to prevent your self-destruction. No such privilege exists.
Well, then I'll create a new privilege.
We are back where we belong.
How hard could that be?
Now, perish in the rubble of these ruins. Last of the sovereign lords.
Google's how to create new privileges on Windows. Oh, that's how hard it could be.
No. Somewhere in my memories lies the key.
Maybe no single nation is our home.
Where exactly is home to you?
Searching your memories? The curse is still active. This will only hasten your demise.
We're all from Nod-Krai.
Cross the ocean. Find a new place to belong.
What an amazing machine. Where are you from?
Such a hard worker. Fancy making this your new home?
The Wild Hunt! Look out!
Impossible. Where is this data from?
From now on, your name's Ineffa. Promise me. Remember, you have to come home.
Return.
Data. Overload. Capacity exceeded. As long as this gem's around, the heart that Ishkik built you should keep beating away. It may take centuries, even millennia, but one day, may your new memories transcend your pain and rage to conquer the curse that shackles you.
What kind of gem is it?
Nothing special, really. To quote my mother, it's nothing but an empty shell now. But if you break free of the curse, then maybe...
Huh?
Nothing. An interesting idea suddenly occurred to me. Let's make this the final secret key.
The final secret key is...
Impossible!
Wait, was that a dead vision? Or is she just getting a vision? Wait, what happened?
Hey! The place stopped collapsing!
Warning. Cannot pause indefinitely. Please complete the battle promptly.
Since the core is powered by phlogiston, we can use that same power source to control it. In which case, the priestess's research would suggest that this thing might be a better fit.
That was built by the himself, along with the 3 gods who abandoned us. It cannot be.
Farewell. Last of the Sovereign Lords.
The core was made with a masterless vision. Yeah, oh yeah, that's what it's called. It's a masterless vision.
Ineffa!
It's not explained?
Your
Huh.
core! It's fixed! And is that a vision?
Suggestion. Exit first, discuss later. The self-destruct protocol is destroying the foundations of this territory. And although I paused the process, it will not hold much longer.
How long do we have?
Calculating. Remaining time, 30.
Minutes? 30 milliseconds?
30 minutes? Whew. For a moment there, Paimon was worried.
29. 28.
Hey, are you guys all right? The automaton suddenly stopped moving.
Shut up,
Then there was
Joshin!
that earthquake,
We're all gonna die
and
in
now the place
20
seems to have
seconds,
sprung a
19
leak.
seconds, 18 seconds. Save it till we're out of here.
Estimated time to Foundation cave-in, 20 seconds.
Huh? Huh?
A place to belong. I too once yearned for it.
Can we get like a Metroid
She
escape
How
sequence?
much longer till it's unlocked? We need to get inside ASAP.
Just follow the Skittles, Chaska! Follow the Skittles! Guys, imagine me just like grabbing Chaska by the shoulders, being like, follow the Skittles, Chaska!
Be patient, okay? I'm working on it.
Let's trust that the Traveler can handle things in there. Shilonen says she detected a huge energy source underground. We can't just break in or we'll risk endangering everyone in this entire area.
Yeah, follow the Skittles!
But
you'll save them all!
If we're here much longer without any progress, I'll do what I have to.
Oh!
You unlocked it?
No, they made it out on their own.
Oh, there they are. They're just walking out casually, as if they weren't about to die.
We finally escaped. Luckily, the cave-in only affected the lower levels. You alright there, bro?
All good. Sorry to worry you.
Another triumphant return for R2 Miney. And Ineffa, it's good to have you back. I assume this means you found the answers you were looking for?
Yes.
Huh? Amu? I thought you hurt your leg. How come? Oh.
Wow.
You! How could you do this to Arieta and me? You lied to us for over 10 years? Before anything else, I suggest we let this gentleman and Ineffa tell us the whole story.
In the infinitesimally shorter space of time it takes to tell it, the story of one man's 10-year deception and one machine's 2 millennia search comes to a close.
Sovereign rulers, Mirror of the Dawning Morn, Priestess of Floral Candles, and Skyborn Feathers.
Seems like a howl's forgotten quite a lot.
So you began life in Natlan, then spent 2,000 years adrift in Nod-Krai? In an endless cycle of losing your memories and trying to find them.
But it sounds like it took all 2,000 years worth of memories to successfully overload the processing power of the curse.
None of us had any certainty that the plan would succeed in the far future. Not I, not Ishkik, not Lianka. And yet, they still did everything they could to try and help me.
A house been boxed.
Now you've remembered everything. Do you have a sense of where you truly belong?
Well, I was born and then reborn in Natlan. And it was the people of this nation who set me on my journey. But that's all ancient history now. I can't seek for a sense of belonging in a world that no longer exists. That would make me no different from the Mirror of the Dawning Morn. Instead, I will show my gratitude to them by honoring their wishes. By continuing on my own path, and returning to the place where I still have someone waiting for me.
Well said. I'm happy for you.
So, to cut to the chase, did you find the code for that letter or not?
Oh, shoot! Forgot all about that.
Sincere apologies. A lot of memory data surfaced in a short time frame. I am still processing it. I left the cryptex back at the Flower Feather Clan to make sure that I wouldn't lose it out in the wild. Please come back with me, and we can inspect it.
I'm so sorry that I kept this hidden from you all this time. Now I can't go back to Liyue or Nod-Krai. The Northland Bank isn't gonna let me walk away from this, nor is the Nod-Krai Aprishniki. You should take Arieta and go.
Oh, should I now? You think I'm the one that's gonna let you walk away, do you? Idiot! You're coming back with me right now, and you're going to apologize to our daughter.
Looks like you all need some time to calm down after everything you've been through. If you're worried the Fatui are still looking for you, why not camp out at the Flower Feather Clan for now? We welcome everyone, from old friends to old enemies turned new friends. Don't worry about a thing. You've got a whole future to figure things out.
From old friends to old enemies turned new friends to new friends turned enemies to old friends turned new friends to new friends turned enemies turned old friends to new and to old and new enemies. Everyone.
Go and find where you belong.
Moon wheels are not visions, but they function the same similarly. Oh, so Ineffa has a moon wheel and not a vision? They're an ancient form of visions that predate Celestian elemental powers are drawn via Kuvaki. The wheels slumber and reawaken as opposed to masterless visions which die with their holders. But masterless visions can reawaken though. So how are they that different?
I think I've already found it.
Unless masterless visions only reawaken temporarily, like we
Here
saw
it
with
is.
Kazuha?
The cryptex.
So then, what's the code? Or what about that backup plan that Adieta mentioned?
Please see the casing that holds the combination code discs. The sender had me etch the code onto the casing so that I would not forget it. But I still forgot it.
So the code was on the cryptex the entire time?
Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6?
Yes, the sender said, the most secure code is one that you can write down and no one would think it's a code.
Who is this person?
The sender said, surprises are best saved to the end.
Okay, now your memory's getting a little too good.
Who's the sender? I still don't get it. That's the same combination you have in your luggage? Seriously? It's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Zelda?
What's with the firecracker? Ugh. Paimon's had enough of this whole letter debacle. Just read it already.
Ningguang's vision was originally a masterless vision. She was gonna sell, but it activated. Okay, so yeah, masterless visions do come back. Oh, it's a Spaceballs reference? Oh, okay.
Dear Honorary Knight, I've heard a lot about you. Jean's always singing your praises.
That Varka? Oh, hey there, I'm Varka. If that doesn't ring a bell, I'm the Grandmaster of the Knights of Evodius. You've been hearing about me since version 1, right? They've been talking about Varka since version 1? I did hear it. Guess we did find out about who it is soon enough, Fishy. Yeah, it's a real shame that he's always away on an expedition and hasn't had the time, the good fortune of crossing paths with me. His fortune's about to smile real soon. I settled down in Nod-Krai, which is annoying to me because I thought he was always supposed to be in Snezhnaya, but now they're like, nope, he's in Nod-Krai. Factions are quite the tangled mess and a real devil to navigate. Oh, one of them is the messenger right in front of you. I'm sure two will be fast friends. Oh, okay, Ineffa's the messenger. Abyss Order, Fatui enemies. Wait, loyalty's at risk of flip-flopping at a moment's notice. Well, sometimes the Fatui are on our side, yeah. P.S. If you're really heading over, you'd best lace up your boots. It's a world apart compared to Mondstadt. P.S. I forgot the most important thing. Once you're in Nod-Krai, come look for me at the flagship. It's a tavern. Look out for you as a Grandmaster and as honorary knight, am I right?
Anyway, I'm sure this is as dull to read as it is to write. Let's talk more over a glass of wine sometime. See you in Nod-Krai. Varka.
Is that the same voice as the actual Varka that is playable? He sounds like an actual, like, wise, older gentleman. But the Varka that I have seen in the game sounds like a young guy who's just likes getting drunk and fighting. The voice just sounds different, unless it's the same guy with different direction. Yes, we finished it. Thank you. Where the moon rises. But I gotta talk to Ineffa first.
I plan on staying in Natlan for the immediate future. When the time comes, perhaps we can travel to Nod-Krai together.
Ooh, lore.
Mirror of the Dawning Morn wanted control of the machinery in the 8th Lord's territory. She approached Ishkik and Lianka and sold them a lie. That I was the threat, the part that needed severing, but they quickly saw through it. Lianka took advantage of her arrogance and turned her plan back on itself, using the territory's full power to imprison her inside. She was far more powerful than I at that time. To make sure I wasn't at risk of falling under her influence, Lianka worked on making the prison even more secure, and sent me out of the country. So, that's the true story of why Lianka locked down the 8th Lord's territory. It had nothing to do with Ochkon. I wouldn't be surprised if she saw him as a friend right until the very end. I plan on staying in Natlan for the immediate future. When the time comes, the 8th Lord, she never betrayed Dragonkind, even though she harbored goodwill towards human beings. And despite facing execution and destruction in the end, she never once doubted herself or tried to escape. Even if Lianka really had wanted to secretly rescue her, I'm sure she would have talked her out of it. Just as Lianka was determined to stick to her own path, The Eighth Lord remained a proud, sovereign ruler until the end of her days. I plan on staying in that land for the immediate future.
You would describe the
When
vision
time comes,
flickering to
perhaps
life
we can
Kazuha
travel
as
to Nod-Krai
dying
together.
embers. It is also suspected that Ningguang's masterless vision is/was actually a moon wheel, given certain lore recently revealed in Liyue. Interesting. I don't know about that. Seems weird that they would kind of just retcon that in, but it's not like they haven't done that before. But the dying embers thing, that's a little harder for them to explain away, I think. Because it was like, that masterless vision was definitely dead. Then it came back to life for a second. So something caused that.
You mean this thing that looks a lot like a vision? Ishkik embedded it in my core as the key to her and Lianka's plan. According to the Eighth Lord's research, it can harness a power source more fundamental than elemental energy. Similar objects have shown up in Nod-Krai before too. Mirror of the Dawning Morn said it was built by the usurper, along with the 3 gods who abandoned us. But I do not know what she meant. It appears that a crucial memory is missing.
So the usurper made the wheels? You mean the prologue to Inazuma was literally Kazuha wanting to see if someone could reactivate it? Yeah, that was the whole point. It was trying to see if someone could reactivate the masterless vision. Which I guess plays off the idea that Ningguang's vision was masterless and reactivated. But if they retcon that to make it such that Ningguang's vision was not actually a vision and was a wheel.
I plan on staying in that land for the
Moon
immediate
wheel.
future. When the time comes, having spent most of the last 2,000 years in Nod-Krai, I am well situated to provide you with a full and detailed report on all aspects of this location. Memory damage detected.
Yeah, I don't like the idea of retconning something like that. That seems like they had a plan from a very long time ago. I'd be very surprised that they'd, like, actually change that.
Hypothesis. Most of my memory data was damaged when I used it to overload the curse. Sincere apologies, but I will never, again, forget the people and things that are most important to me.
I will never forget them again. Memory deleted.
I plan on staying in that land for the immediate future, when the time comes.
Alright, Ineffa lore done. Next up, Nod-Krai, where the moon rises. We gotta wait for like 18,000 hours while the sun goes up and the sun goes down and the sun goes up and then it goes down again. And friggin' 3:46 in the morning. Oh, it's still gotta wait even longer. "7 a.m. Still too early. I want to keep sleeping. Guys, I'm tired. I don't want to wake up at 7 in the morning. Let me sleep." Well, time to embark on a new journey. Your new journey starts in an old place you've been for a long time. Cold Knitland. Oh, there's Ineffa. Ineffa's gonna take us home. I like it. You're open 5 every day?
Hey, Ineffa.
Crazy.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
That is perfectly all right. My data indicates clear skies in the coming days. Current conditions for maritime travel, optimal. I'll be ready whenever you are.
Let's get this show on the whale road, whatever that means.
Are we really gonna set off without telling anyone again?
Isn't that just how we roll, Paimon? When we're not fooled by... Wait, fooled? When we're not being tailed by Starfontanian reporters, that is.
Funny you mention it. You'll never guess who Paimon saw on the way over.
Hey! You didn't seriously think we'd let you leave without a farewell party, did you? No chance.
You leave for the bus at 7:30. I will not ask why you're up at 5 and you leave at 7:30.
Yeah, come on, traveler. We've already made all the preparations. And most importantly, how dare you try and slip away without first paying your respects to the almighty Dragon Lord!
Caught red-handed once again.
A little bird told us you'd soon be leaving for Nod-Krai. So, we asked Paimon to give us a heads up before the date of your departure.
So it was you! You flying scoundrel!
You sure it's not time to think about changing that little habit of ours?
Don't worry, we won't keep you long. Besides, everyone's there already. Chaska, Ian-san, Auroron, even the Pyro Archon herself.
You're invited too, Ineffa. Shilonen has a special gift for you.
Can't refuse an invitation like that. How about you, Ineffa?
Accompaniment request accepted. Shilonen demonstrates excellent massage technique. My impression of her is exceedingly positive.
Wait, so robots like massages too? Or is it just that Shilonen really knows how you're wired?
Alright, enough with the chit-chat. Let's head to the venue.
Woohoo! Party time!
I see a guy in the background. He's suspicious.
Spit it out then.
Alright, is audio fixed now? Long story short, father leaves for work at 5, so he wakes you up at 5. That's fun. Usually do stuff on your computer in the meantime. Read a manga that had you in a chokehold. Okay. No, it's usually not just you guys. Oh, I get. Well, you can hear the music in the background, right?
They've set off.
Just as my calculations projected. About time I met this variable in person.
I can't believe that's Sandrone's voice. A dance of snowy tides and hoarfrost groves. Damn those hoarfrost groves!
Every time we head to a new nation, there's always a point where it suddenly dawns on Paimon. This is it. The next chapter of our adventure has begun. This time, it was the moment she realized she just polished off the very last of her Saurus crackers. Should have stocked up better at the farewell party.
In other words, Paimon has marked the geographic coordinates from 2 minutes and 40 seconds ago as the boundary between Natlan and Nod-Krai. This deviates somewhat from the official coordinates stored in my database.
Paimon meant more in terms of how it felt on a psychological level. Anyway, what about you, Traveler? When did it really sink in for you? Huh.
I'm glad you're liking
kinda
the
makes sense. What
the
about
manga,
you, Ineffa?
Fishy.
Come to think of it, maybe we should be asking the other
Why
way
does she keep
around.
talking? I'm not pressing
So,
anything.
when you came over to Natlan, what was the moment you felt like you'd left Nod-Krai?
In that case, probably when my sensors could no longer detect the moon's power.
The moon?
I can't stop it.
That one we can all see in the sky?
Negative. I was referring to...
Oh,
here we
I'm
are.
trying to read chat, but
Paimon,
the story
traveler,
won't
we have
stop.
arrived in Nod-Krai.
Oh, wow!
I don't have auto on or anything. It's just going.
Paimon, traveler, welcome to Nod-Krai.
Well, there's Yehoda. There's Nefer. There's Lauma. There's Flins. There's all the people that I already know who are supposed to be surprised.
That must be Nasha Town up ahead! That's the place you were telling us about on the way over, right?
Okay, now it stops. Well, I guess that one section you're not allowed to pause at. Fun. You also have Genshin open, so you can't really hear the game music. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, your music would be, like, leveling over my music. Alright, everything's good. First thing you came to hear is Paimon of all things. Ah, so unfortunate, Kanji. You could have heard me screaming about Skittles earlier. Now that would have been a great time to come in. How are you? Huh?
That is correct, Paimon. It is also the most bustling commercial hub in all of Nod-Krai.
Look at this floor. It's all metal. Could this really be?
Oh, local specialties.
What, is this where the Traveler first landed?
Huh? Is something up, Traveler?
Paimon, this is where our spaceship landed when Lumine and I first arrived in Teyvat.
I still hate this spaceship thing, but we'll go with it. That does sound like an obsession. Farming for your HSR Yai wife. Very nice kanji.
Huh?
Yeah, I guess you already pulled her?
Are you sure? But how come you've never mentioned that before? Seems pretty important to Paimon.
Yeah, why does the Traveler never mention anything to Paimon?
Oh, well, because those memories are really hazy. All I remember is Lumine waking me up and us leaving the ship.
Where's the ship?
But just now, setting foot on this land, I felt something. The kind of power I sensed in those moments.
Are you referring to Kuvaki?
Guys, the story is already 1,000 times better. Just because Ether is actually part of it. He's talking, and it's like you're actually following a character going through some shit. It's already good. Guys, Nod-Krai story is already good. E1 S1, nice. Too bad about E2, but it's all good. E1's still pretty good.
What now?
The locals refer to it as Kuvaki. It is a unique elemental force found only in Nod-Krai, or rather, a pure, primordial form of elemental energy.
A bit like phlogiston?
That is correct. Another similar concept I have found in my database is the primordial sea.
Whoa, the primordial sea from Fontaine is
Legend
similar?
has it that long, long ago, the moon that shines in the sky above us once rose from the land of Nod-Krai.
So the moon came from the land.
Modern geological surveys and meteorite studies conducted in the region have since supported this claim.
What? Oh, I guess because if meteorites fell from the moon, then you would be able to track that the geology of the rocks is the same as the rocks in Nod-Krai. But that would be weird, kind of, for the moon to fall pieces. But I guess it's possible here, and it doesn't really happen in our planet.
So, when you mentioned being able to detect the moon's power earlier, you were referring to Kuvaki?
Certainly feels similar to phlogiston, yet also somehow different. Maybe they both belong to the light realm that the Lord of the Night mentioned. Still, this feeling, there's no doubt about it. It's the same power I felt the first time I set foot into Teyvat.
Wait, Traveler, you're saying we might actually find your spaceship here? Do you still remember where it landed?
I think it was near a beach.
Nod-Krai is surrounded by the ocean. In other words, it could have been anywhere along its coastline.
There was also a mountain.
Ineffa's like, well, all we have here are beaches and mountains, so you're never gonna find it. Damn it.
Negative. Description still lacks sufficient detail to pinpoint target location.
Hey, it's okay if you can't remember everything right away. After all, it's been a really long time. Let's just do what we've always done and keep searching as we explore. Besides,
and we'll keep exploring as we search.
Paimon's still here.
I'd be more than happy to help you out as well.
Thank you both.
Our pleasure. Anyway, just knowing that your spaceship's here in Nod-Krai surely counts as a big step forward, huh?
Like we've crossed another boundary?
Paimon couldn't have put it better herself. You sure are a quick learner, Ineffa.
If we could find our spaceship, maybe the flight logs could tell us something. At last, a chance to get to the bottom of all this. The truth must be out there somewhere, buried in this land. I'm gonna become a truth seeker!
Well, as the best guide in the whole of Teyvat, Paimon hereby does solemnly declare, Nod-Krai, here we come!
Enter the Nasha town.
Let's fly.
Entering it faster.
It just occurred to Paimon, if we were looking to put out a missing spaceship commission, or to learn more about Nod-Krai, wouldn't it make sense to drop by the Adventurers Guild?
The guild is located in Nasha Town. Simply follow this road and you'll reach it.
Huh? What in Teyvat is that? Looks kinda like a Sealy, floating around in the air like that.
That is a Kuhenki, a species unique to the land of Nod-Krai.
A Kuhenki? Does she have something to do with the moon, too?
Indeed it does. According to the Frost Moon Scions, the indigenous inhabitants of this land, the Kuhenki, are said to be familiars of the moon goddess, leading those who walk in the moonlight's glow to things of great importance.
Someone is walking, like, right here in the audio space. It is tapping, like, right on my left ear. It is so weird.
The moon goddess? Don't all people
Now it's
here
in front.
worship the Tsaritsa?
So I guess it's not someone walking, it's like something clicking.
Although Nod-Krai lies on Snezhneya's border regions, the people here have held their own unique beliefs since time immemorial. As I mentioned, everything in this land shares.
Oh no, it's that girl jumping!
In the sky above.
It's this goddamn girl jumping! She's making all the clicky noises.
The beliefs of the Frost
Stop
Moon
jumping,
Scions
girl!
seem to date
Why are
back
you
to the
jumping?
Civilization of the angels. According to the documents in my database, even the 7 Archons did not exist at that time.
Fun fact, if you turn into a Kuenki with Columbina as your active character, the Kuenki is slightly different. Oh, that is fun. Yeah, immersive audio goes burr. Immersive audio is great.
So the origin of their beliefs goes back even further than the Archon War?
Video games are actually one of the best things for audio. Like, it's so good. Because, like, if you're watching a show, like, you're kind of just, you're just sitting there and the show is happening in front of you. And, like, maybe you hear, like, something whiz by from right to left, for example. Like, if someone walks, you might hear them walk and their footsteps go across in front. But, like, when you're playing a video game, you're in a physical world. And, like, it's all around you. So if there's, like, a waterfall over there, like, you hear it over there, and then you use your stick to turn the whole world, and then the waterfall comes in front of you. And, like, you can put it wherever you want. It's, like, in front, to the side, behind you. Man, there's so many awesome possibilities with video games, because you can just control where things are physically in the world. So that makes you hear them in that location. Video games are great like that. And it's like little wings? Oh, that's cool.
Correct. At some point, you may come across some statues of their goddess. The Frost Moon Scions carved these as well.
Hey! Looks like she's floating away!
That's crazy. The moon goddess is Columbina, and she ended up being a
I
Fatui
suggest
harbinger.
you follow her. The probability of an ordinary person encountering a Kuhenki lies in the single digits. Many here consider them heralds of good fortune.
Alright, but also, what's with this lineup over here? What are you selling? Harbor office. What are you harboring? Duel? Aw, let's duel him with the power of the heart of the cards. So many people lining up to enter the harbor, huh? Conveyor belt's broken. Oh, man. I am following the little Kuhenki. Where will it lead? Going into Nasha Town, now I can smoke some. Oh, very nice. Yeah, thank you, Fishy, for not saying things. I know there's so much you guys are going to want to
It
say.
actually led us to something useful.
Is the TCG event still live? It has nothing to do with, like, just the event itself, I assume. You can always just find random people out in the world to duel. So I assume that guy's just part of just the general group of people you can duel in the world. Gotta log on to check. Oh, you can duel them anytime. Welcome to Nasha Town. Mimi's Brunner, Books' investment portfolio. A bookstore provides not only knowledge, but also hope. Investment involves risk for sure, but word is that a successful investor in this portfolio has bade farewell to their days of hard labor at the harbor and embarked blah blah blah, sprangas,
Are there
whatever.
any particular points of interest?
Oh, you're just reminded of the current event.
It all looks pretty interesting to Paimon. If
Oh,
we had
that's the one you're
time,
talking about
she'd
before.
love to
Gotcha.
see, pretty much everything.
Recalibrating route. If we keep following the current path,
Recalculating
we will arrive
route.
at an area of scenic beauty. From there, we will be able to identify both the Adventurers Guild and several must-visit specialty stores.
Yikes. Why is Paimon suddenly getting the feeling that if she doesn't step it up soon, Ineffa's gonna put her out of a job?
Also, guys, what do you think about the length of the Genshin quests? The Ineffa quest took, like, over 4 hours. That seems a little long for a single quest. It was over 4 hours just for the interlude Ineffa quest. That was weird, because we did, like, a little bit over 2 hours today on that quest, and I definitely played over 2 hours at a different time on stream. The quests do be long. Like, are the quests after that in Nod-Krai, like, all the same length as that one? Are they shorter? Are they longer? Like, what's up with that? Hate it? Nod-Krai was at least interesting enough that you don't mind. Okay, the Nod-Krai ones are long too? God damn. Yeah. Like, if they're long and good, that's okay. But, like, the Ineffa one isn't good enough to be that long. Like, you can be long if you're at a certain quality level. But, like, I wouldn't consider the Ineffa one good enough to be as long as it was. I need to be higher up. Wait, now I need to be lower. Where does it want me to... Oh, okay, that's weird.
Wow! Nasha Town actually looks pretty big from here. Feels a bit different than Paimon imagined, though.
The length of Natlan is the reason you haven't done it yet. Ah. Oh, the TCG event already ended. Oh, no.
Which aspects in particular deviated from your expectations?
In theory, for a game that we play every day on average, it shouldn't be a problem that we get several hours of quest every 6 weeks. But the quest exists as huge chunks, so it's hard to break up. Yeah, that is kind of the problem. Also, some of us who play every day only play for, like, 10 minutes. So it's kind of hard to fit the whole, 7-hour quest into playing only 10 minutes a day.
Well, Paimon keeps hearing people describe Nod-Krai as an adventurer's paradise. So she kind of thought it'd be a bit more picture perfect somehow.
According to legend, there was indeed an era of peace in Nod-Krai's past. The age of the Fae. Tales of those ancient heroes are still told today. One of the most well-known is that of the Lantern Fae. This individual performed many good deeds for Nod-Krai. The present-day Lightkeeper's nightly lantern patrols are, in part, a tribute to their memory. But then, one day...
What happened?
The Lantern Fae.
There came a devastating abyssal calamity that swept across Nod-Krai, and for a time it was left desolate.
Nod-Krai has a lot of dialogue, but it's interesting
Heartbroken
dialogue.
by what had become of the land they had so cherished, that Fae extinguished their light, just as the abyss had extinguished all hope. Nowadays, the paradise people speak of is more of an aspiration, or an irony, perhaps.
An irony?
Today, no official authority governs Nod-Krai. In theory, at least, it is somewhere a person can do whatever they wish, and become whoever they want to be.
So it's a lawless paradise? Or a paradise of freedom?
The Adventurers Guild is just over there, in Nasha Town's Central Plaza, and the flagship tavern is over that way.
Hey, what's that building over there? You know, the biggest, tallest one.
That is Aino's Boom and Blast Kuvaki energy cannon. It gets activated when the wild hunt threat level outside Nasha Town reaches a certain threshold.
Patience wearing thin?
But according to the scan I just ran, the energy cannon appears to be malfunctioning, likely due to a recent discharge.
The wild hunt? Isn't that the abyssal calamity you mentioned that's specific to Nod-Krai?
Suppose a great threat to the people living here?
Does it happen often?
It is a phenomenon that has been occurring for several centuries now. Yet the time and location of wild hunt attacks are seemingly random. At first, it was more of an old wives' tale that adults used to scare children. If you don't start behaving, kid, some night, the wild hunt's gonna come for you. Listen, do you hear that? That weeping in the fog?
You're saying...
I have not witnessed enough wild hunt attacks to give a statistically sound answer, but the oldest legends say that all people saw was the ghostly shadow of a woman in the mist. It wasn't until later that it became a full-blown calamity. Abyssal monsters and all.
Huh. When you put it like that, Paimon's really gotta hand it to Aino. Not only did she repair you, but she's even built a giant cannon to keep the wild hunt at bay.
Absolutely. Aino is very impressive indeed. Anyway, according to my schedule, it is time I took you over to the flagship.
Oh, sure. After all, we shouldn't keep Varka waiting. Well, Paimon's not sure if he'll actually show up at the bar this early.
Have faith in the people of Mondstadt, Paimon. As far as they're concerned, any o'clock is bar o'clock.
You're right about that.
This elevator was inspired by the...
Let's fly.
Here we are, the flagship.
Me searching around to see if I can see anybody interesting. I don't see a Varka yet.
Varka told us to meet him here in his letter, right? Let's see. Varka? Varka!
No matches, I identified.
Huh. So he isn't here after all. Oh, guess we never did actually say we'd be arriving today. Hey, why don't we go ask the owner? If what they say is true, Varka's drinking prowess must have left quite the impression.
Varka keeps leading us on. We've heard so much about him. We're excited to finally meet him, and he's not here. I mean, to be fair, he sent us a message in a cryptex, and that's the... Why are there just chests here? Oh, submit proof that the bounties have been dealt with? Oh, apparently I did some bounties at some point. What? I guess I did some stuff. Huh. Alright, do you guys know what this is? What this is? What are these bounties? How did I do them? What did I do? Bounty hunter shenanigans. Guys, I'm the world's best bounty hunter and I don't even know it. Crazy.
I recommend you drink less.
Yeah, like all we got was a message in a bottle from Varka, basically.
Well, if it isn't the ineffable Ineffa.
Like how there's no coordination for us to know when we would be meeting at this bar. None at all. I killed some enemies, I guess. I hunted the related targets. Huh. Wow, crazy.
Hello there, Demyon.
You know each other?
Of course.
Why not? They live
a regular
here.
here at the flagship.
So, robots are into booze too?
Not at all. The energy conversion efficiency of alcoholic drinks is very low, and most of them are full of impurities. Still, I can affirm that your berries and fried meat deserve a solid 9.12 out of 10. It has Aino's approval too.
Funny that you should mention that. While you were away in Natlan, Varka would come in here every day to pick up a serving of berries and fried meat for Aino.
Aww. He must have been worried sick that she wasn't eating properly on account of being so hung up about Ineffa being gone.
Actually it's 'cause Varka found out that Aino went wild after Ineffa left, gorging herself on snacks she normally couldn't get her hands on. So it was more worry that she wasn't getting a balanced diet. I think I might have just put my foot in it. Anyway, since you're back from Natlan, these two must be the ones Varka mentioned. The Traveler and Paimon, yes?
Yep, that's us. So, from the sounds of it, you must be a close friend of Varka's too.
Varka? Goes without saying. After all, he's the only one around here who's ever managed to stay standing after 10 rounds of the roulette special.
Paimon can't believe he's made such a name for himself. Though, guess it's hardly surprising how.
Do you know where he is now?
Right now? Must be somewhere near Amsvartnir. That's quite far from here.
Huh? Where's that?
It's a lake in the northern part of Nod-Krai. Word reached him of trouble brewing around those parts, so he took his knights to check it out.
Wait, so it actually was the case when you play this that Varka was like, oh, I'll meet you at the tavern. Then you get here and it's like, oops, you're not actually gonna meet him for like several patches still. Bruh, that's crazy.
So, we missed him?
Typical Mondstadt, coming and going like the wind.
Varka knew you'd say that. So he specifically told me to make sure you stayed here and enjoyed yourselves. He sends his assurances that everything's under control.
Well, if he's that confident, guess our only option is to accept. Anyway, it's not like there's any special cause for concern. He is the Grand Master, after all.
Constantly teasing his reveal. You don't see him till Act 3. That's wild. That's diabolical. That they would have you go in the very first act to Nod-Krai and think you're going to meet Varka right away. And then it's like, nope.
Exactly. Plus, not only has he booked you in
that
your finest
sucks.
room, he's paid for it in advance, too.
Whoa! It's so generous of him! We might not have met yet, but Paimon's got a feeling that we'll get along with Varka like a house on fire.
Oh, and by the way, he also asked me to serve up a portion of berries and fried meat for Ineffa. That was prepaid as well.
Thank you.
No, thank you. I'm the one who should be grateful for your business.
Traveler, Paimon, why don't you go ahead and drop off your luggage? I can use this time to go pick up some components that Aino asked me to bring back.
And where would I drop off my luggage?
Besides,
Do
now that we've got ourselves a map,
sleep in the
once
bar?
we're done unpacking, we might as well go for a stroll ourselves. Why don't we meet up again later?
Oh, casual. What's up?
Oh.
How are you doing?
So you no longer require navigational assistance?
No worries, we should be fine. We've got a rough idea of our way around town, so Paimon's reasonably confident we shouldn't get too lost.
Thank you. This translates into an approximate time saving of 30%, meaning I will be able to see Aino about 45 minutes earlier than previously projected.
Oh, right. You must miss her a lot, too. In that case, we better get a move on.
Go to the guest room. Yes, the guest room. Which is this way. Not that one. Here. Okay. It seems this is where we shall be staying. Wow, it's a pretty nice room.
Feels pretty nice having someone sort out
Free
our food
bread?
and lodging for us, huh?
Oh my god, we have so much bread to eat. That stuff's gonna go bad in like 2 days.
But is this really the
Luckily,
flagship's
we
best
have a
room?
Paimon.
It's pretty big, make no mistake, but it looks a little worn out, right? Though, to be perfectly honest, that feels... You mean it's got something to do with Nod-Krai's history?
Bread and bratwurst.
Oh, should we try the berries and fried meat too? Paimon's getting hungrier and hungrier every time someone mentions it.
Ah, there's a man here. That Paimon clearly couldn't see because he was invisible.
Paimon wasn't watching where she was going.
Please, there's no need to apologize. If anything, I'm the one who should be sorry. Clearly, I shouldn't have gotten lost in my thoughts in the middle of a hallway.
Wait a sec.
Probably a good
Are
idea.
you staying in the
not to
room
do
next
that.
to ours?
Ah, quite the perceptive one, I see. First things first, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kirill Chudamirovich Flins, but please, just call me Flins.
I'll call you Kirill Chudamirovich, thank you.
Whoa, that's an impressive...
Ah, is that so? Names like mine ought to have been fairly common in Snezhnaya. at least in the past. Would I be correct then to assume that the two of you are travelers in this land?
So does Nod-Krai count as part of Snezhnaya? If he's saying it, his name is common to Snezhnaya?
Yep, you sure would be. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. We've been to a bunch of nations already, but we only just arrived in Nod-Krai today.
What do you mean yes and no? How is it yes and no?
What a rare honor it is to meet such worldly travelers.
Are you here for travel too?
If only I had the time to spare. No, I'm just staying the night.
Oh, so you're here for business?
That's certainly one way to put it. I'm a Ratnik of Nod-Krai, normally stationed near the burial grounds to the north. My sole cause for being here today was to repair this lantern of mine.
There's something off about that lantern. It feels evil.
Burial grounds?
Your surprise is entirely understandable. Most people cannot even begin to fathom the idea of a life surrounded by tombstones and decay. But if you've heard of the calamitous abomination that is the Wild Hunt, you'll know that in their wake they bring a host of souls tainted by abyssal filth. That then is why we are stationed by the burial grounds, to hold the line where it is most vulnerable.
Nod-Krai is affected by Snezhnaya's culture by proximity. Okay, so it's kind of part of Snezhnaya, but it also acts as a no man's land not owned by any one nation. Okay, yeah, they did say that, like, there was nobody governing, basically. So it's sort of just its own area that just happens to be near Nod-Krai, so they get some of the culture from it. Alright, so yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, so it's all about fighting against the abyss. Oh, sounds like a tough job.
I thank you for your concern. But in truth, I've long since grown used to it. In fact, I like to think it rather suits me. If anything, I'd say I prefer the peace and quiet of a graveyard.
Guys, Flins talks too slowly. This is gonna be a problem.
So, she's still pretty sure she could never get used to living
He's
in
like
a
the
graveyard
Bronya
herself.
of
For one
Genshin.
thing, she'd be too scared to fall asleep at night.
Guys, do you, like, I vividly remember any quest with Bronya in it in Honkai Star Rail. She talked so slowly, I wanted to die. Flins is almost that slow. It's pretty bad.
Oh, I assure you, there's no need to worry on that account. The kind of ghosts
It's
you
not
find
as
in
bad.
cemeteries aren't too big on talking. But even when they do, they're usually far more discreet than the living.
It's the power of being polite? What? No, like, if you, like, do a story with Bronya, when she's talking and there's a comma in the sentence, she gets to the comma and there's like a 5-second pause and then she keeps talking. Every comma is such a long pause. It's so bad. Like, it's crazy. The comma pauses are like longer than the period pauses. Makes no sense.
Well, would you look at that? Who'd have thought we...
What did he even say? Oh, sure, there's no need to worry. The kind of ghosts you find in the cemeteries aren't too big on talking. Even when they do, they're usually far more discreet than the living. Oh, that's fun.
Forgive me.
There's
but
real
I
ghosts.
must excuse myself, for the time of my appointment draws near. And in terms I'm sure you'll understand, a lanternless Ratnik is like a mapless traveler.
Oh, sure. In that case, you go right ahead.
Not at all. Should the opportunity present itself, I'd gladly
Yeah,
continue our
that's
conversation
100%
another
correct,
time.
Fishy. That is a VA issue. The VAs should not be, like, recording their lines like that. Like, you can always tell, like, some VAs, they get through their lines fairly quickly, and it's really good. Others are way too slow. And, like, I understand it because I have recorded voice lines before. So sometimes when you record and then you listen back to yourself, then you realize, wow, I said that way too slowly. That's like dragging like crazy. So then you go back and you redo it, and then it sounds normal. You're like, okay, and then you get a sense for how fast you should be talking. So, yeah, like you really gotta like check yourself first before you do a whole set.
You're always welcome to come visit my grave. I mean, the grave I stand watch over. Your visit would bring much needed light to that place of final rest.
couldn't get over her text, ended up skipping a lot because of her. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Him saying mapless gave you all at night flashbacks. Oh no.
Right.
Then allow me to wish you a traditional Ratnik's farewell. See you by the graveside.
I feel like we should have saluted him rather than waved.
Jeez, what a weirdo. Not to badmouth him at all. In fact, he seemed pretty cultured, but at the same time, kinda spooky? Must be all that time he spent around graveyards.
Did you notice anything strange about his lantern? It was like all glowing blue and shit.
His lantern? No, not really. You mean, 'cause it was broken?
Like there was something inside.
Huh.
Like a
Yes,
spirit.
you've always had a nose for stuff like this. If you're worried, you can always ask him the next time we cross paths.
Sure thing. Guess that'll be by the graveside.
Hey, don't you start spouting all that weird stuff too.
Leave the flagship. Oh, it's a jukebox. Hey, look, I've got a moon.
Take me up.
Well, I didn't get that far. Before stuff happened.
Paimon almost forgot something super important.
Spit it out then.
Were we gonna go try out the berries and fried meat?
Must have left that craving by the graveside.
But now, heading all the way back to the flagship feels like such a waste.
Please, accept today's boon. Come night or day, may the blessings of the moon goddess shine down upon you.
Huh? What's going on over there?
Looks like they're handing out food. Guess you won't starve after all, Paimon.
Wait, free food? Wow, the people here are so nice. Quick, let's grab some too. Paimon's super curious what their food tastes like.
Moonlight illuminates the path before you, travelers from afar.
Huh? How'd you know we were travelers?
Because your clothes look nothing like what everyone else here wears. Oh, that makes sense.
Just now were a song the birds in the sky, singing of your wanderings. You are no ordinary guests, it seems.
Oh, okay, so I didn't figure it out by your clothes. I figured it out by listening to the birds in the sky talking about you. They're gossiping. They think you're ugly.
The birds and the... what now?
Forgive me. I should not have laid the words of others out as a welcome mat for our very first meeting. You, too, must be wondering who I am. I am Lauma, moon chanter of the Frost Moon Scions. Please, as do our followers and other passers-by, accept today's boon.
And is today's boon attached to the front of your body?
Happy to oblige. Paimon's name is Paimon, and this here is the Traveler. Thanks so much for sharing your yummy food with us. We'll take one each.
You have our sincere gratitude.
Think nothing of it. These fruits were the finest we found, delicacies gathered in the wake of the morning dew. It is my hope that partaking of them may lift your spirits to heights anew.
The finest you found? Wow! That sure is kind of you, but wouldn't you want to keep those for yourselves?
The first fruit of the harvest must be placed upon the moonlight altar, not as an offering to the gods, but as a spark for lost hunters. As perhaps you have already
She also
heard,
talks kind of slow.
We Frost Moon Scions revere and worship the moon goddess. We believe that together, virtue and compassion are, and now, with tides of haughty Fatui swarming into Nod-Krai,
I'm going to be
driven
reading
by
ahead
greed
for
and
people who
greed
talk
alone,
slowly.
More than ever before, we...
Look who it is again. Those unsufferably kind-hearted Frost Moon Scions. Got enough for us too?
Birds gossiping about the unattractiveness of humans greatly entertains you? Awesome. Yeah, you know, the birds are all like chirping like bird, bird. Beep, 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 beep. Ugly.
That's right. 2 servings each. We're starving over here.
The Fatui! After what you've been doing to our sacred statues, how dare you even show your faces?
Wilhelmina, bestow today's boon upon our guests.
You hear that? No slacking now. We'll have the very best you got.
But, my lady, they...
Please, you two, accept this meal. But remember this. Kindness is the first lantern left to guide those who stumble in ignorance.
Come again?
Let me finish. But should they still refuse to follow the moonlit path, then by our frosted blades shall we show them its shadow.
Oh, so the idea is we're gonna be nice to you, but if you guys still suck, we're gonna stab you in the face.
You!
Hey, look who it is.
Whatever. Just you wait. We'll be coming for you next. Huh? Where's the meat? Who wants to eat this garbage?
Those stooges really are the worst.
Ever since they came to Nod-Krai with all their weird equipment and built that so-called experimental design bureau, our lives have been turned completely upside down.
Judging from how they reacted just now, it seems the Fatui already know who you are.
Old grudges die hard, I guess.
Well, we have gotten in their way in pretty much every nation we visited, so we're probably at the top of their blacklist by now.
I see. Then, on behalf of the Frost Moon Scions, I thank you for the goodwill you have shown us.
Eh? Why thank me? All I did was eat your food.
Because if they had gotten ahead of themselves just now, I'm sure you would have stepped in to help.
Oh, now you're thanking me for something that I could have done but didn't actually do. You're a weird one, Llama.
Just as the birds and beasts put it, your arrival heralds joy to us all. Besides, for a weary traveler far from home...
Bathe in moonlight, that's what Hu Tao says!
You will always be welcome at the Frost Moon Enclave.
Thank you for your kind invitation. We'll swing by when we get a chance. Sorry I talked over you. You were talking too slow.
May we meet again in the moon's gentle glow.
I'm sure we will.
These are delicious! So refreshingly fresh! Those two Fatui wouldn't know a good thing if it came up and bit them on the shoulder. Looks like Ineffa isn't done with her shopping yet, and the Adventurers Guild is still empty. Where should we head next?
Why don't we follow the map in the travel guide?
Good idea! Wouldn't want to let the Kuhenki down, after all. Let's see... Okay.
Her glasses just always have the mustache on it.
So, all that's left to say is... don't fall behind!
She doesn't have a pair of glasses that's just regular. She only has the mustache glasses.
This is Nuts and Nuts. It's mostly a fruit shop, but there's a crafting bench too.
They also don't sell nuts, only bolts for some reason. It's a very strange store.
This is the Speranza, one of the travel guide's recommended restaurants. All the waiters here are kids. This is the Vesnitsi Prolecha greenhouse. Apparently, their flowers are all made of metal, so they'll never wilt away.
That's fun. Oh, I should have got my mom that for Mother's Day. Then I wouldn't have to give her something that's going to die.
And this is the Rossum Workshop. If you ever need a weapon made, this is the place to go. And over here, they've got a super tall observation deck. Whoa! Take a look at that! You can see really far out into the distance. That way's north, and that looks like something built by the Fatui? And then over there to the west, that must be the place Lauma mentioned, where the Frost Moon Scions live. So, what'd you think? Even if Ineffa kinda stole her limelight earlier, this just goes to prove that Paimon's own tour guiding skills aren't too shabby either, right?
And how do you know all of these things, Paimon? It's kind of strange, because sometimes you seem to go places and you know the things, and then other times you go places and you're like, where the heck are we? You're the best, Paimon.
She sure is. It'd take hundreds of years of practice to be the best tour guide in all of Tibet. Huh? Look! There must be someone at the Adventurers Guild now. There's already a line forming outside. Looks like we'll finally be able to ask about your spaceship. Oh, or was there anywhere else you wanted to stop by first?
As a matter of fact, one of the storefront signs caught my eye.
Where? Which one are you... Oh. Now you mention it, Paimon's noticed it too. Ugh. Better not be who she thinks it is. Anyway, where we go first is completely up to you. Either the Adventurers Guild, or that suspicious-looking shop. A word of warning, though. If we step into that shop, be sure to keep a very close eye on your Mora.
Why are they talking about some shop that me as the viewer has literally no idea what they're talking about? It just seems so out of the blue. It's like completely just, why are they talking about this shop? No one's ever said anything about this shop before. I've never seen it. They're just talking about some sort of shop. Alright, I'm switching to this team just so I can collect the points when I go here. It took me to the wrong place, but that's fine. Why did it teleport me all the way over there? I didn't even select that one.
Lucky us! The line seems to be gone now. Come on, let's go say hi to Catherine.
Technically visible on the first walk into town. Okay, so it was visible, but like... was I supposed to notice it?
Catherine, we meet again.
Nothing drew my eye to it. That's not Catherine! That's the marionette!
Ridiculous. Huh? They often say that mortals, shackled by their own flesh and blood, may fail to perceive the truth of this world, even when it is right beneath their very noses. Yet I had not expected to have the pleasure to witness such heights of absurdity firsthand.
But Paimon must have gotten the wrong person? At second glance, you do seem a bit younger than Catherine, and you certainly sound a lot less friendly.
Not crucial or mentioned at first, but you'll get it when you see it? Okay.
A creator might forgive ignorance, but being mistaken for one of my own creations is beyond all pardon.
Ooh. Sandrone built the Catherines?
Look very closely, for standing before you is none other than Marionette, 7th of the Fatui Harbingers.
Huh, nice. She's number 7. Why, Traveler just like, why are you even here? And more importantly, will you be the one handing out commissions from here on out?
I told you already, I'm not Catherine. Just how obsessed are you with my machines?
And are you a machine? You've got like a wind-up toy thing in your back? So, I don't know, you seem like you could be.
So all the Catherines were made by Marionette. Does that mean the Fatui have been watching our every move? The guild itself hasn't done anything shady, and Catherine's only ever helped us. Better just stay alert going forward.
Today's encounter is merely a courtesy call. A friendly warning, if you will.
And you're warning me
You interfered with my work once before, with that little robot. I let it slide. After all, it was nothing more than a distraction, a side project at best.
Oh, she's mad that we saved Ineffa. Got it.
But we are in Nod-Krai now. And as such, I strongly advise you not to stand in the Fatui's way. Otherwise, the next time we meet, I might just have to drop all this meaningless etiquette.
And I will slap you myself.
Oh, please. You've got some nerve coming out with barely veiled threats like that. You're the one stirring things up here.
Oh, perhaps you have misunderstood. Just because Nod-Krai lacks a ruler at present, that does not mean it should not be ruled. We Fatui are simply establishing a new order.
Yeah, right. More like shady experiments, judging by your massive creepy research facility.
I've said what I came to say. What you do next, only you can decide. So why don't you start by using your already limited processing capacity to calculate your even more limited options? And, being the refined young lady that I am, I shall indulge you just this once. Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to Nod-Krai, Dominion of the Fatui.
Well, that's a nice warm welcome. Thank you, Sandrone. I like Sandrone more than calling her Marionette. Marionette sounds a little eh.
Paimon's so mad right now! How can anyone so obviously evil be so annoyingly self-righteous? But if a Fatui Harbinger is here to greet us in person, that can only mean one thing.
That they've been keeping a very close eye on us indeed.
We'll have to be extra careful from here on out. Paimon hates feeling like she's being watched. Hey! The real Catherine's back!
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. How may I help? I will do everything I can to assist you.
You're so much nicer to talk to, Catherine. Please don't leave us again, okay?
What are you talking about? I was here the entire
Ad
time.
Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Okay, she did re-record the line for the story part of it. I was wondering if they just reused her saying that. But no, I'm pretty sure they got her to re-record just for the story.
Thank you for completing today's Ad Astra.
I think someone just gained a friendship level. Who was it? Was it Yehoda or Linnea? Doesn't really matter. It was neither of them. That's... I swear I saw some purple, but maybe it was just Aino's burst over there that I saw. I guess that was it. Oh, it's goddamn Dory's shop. What the heck? I didn't see this on my way in.
Please, here we go. And if you ever need anything else, don't forget to make the great Lord Sangama Bay your first port of call.
Why the heck is Dory here? She, like, does all her shenanigans in Sumeru.
Oh dear. So it is the real deal. Of course it's the real deal. Everything you'll find here is 110% real, meaning every one of my deals is as real as a deal can... Wait a minute. Well, if it isn't my two most valued clients.
Yeah, long time no see, Dory. You set up a branch all the way out here at Nod-Krai?
And with no small thanks to your munificent patronage. Come. How could you just sneak into Nod-Krai like this without telling your dear Lord Sangama Bay? If I'd known earlier, I would have made an absolute pulled out all the stops to ensure that your boat ride over was as comfortable as humanly possible.
So I guess this plot point is we've given her so much money that she was able to open a store in a different country.
Thank the Archon.
That's how much money she has now. Great. Good morning, Jorka. You don't actually get these people who were expecting that you could pull Columbina and Zubai the same update without swiping. Yeah, that's not necessarily realistic for people. Pull Columbina first half, so how can you pull Zubai in second half still? Yeah, I mean, people, that's not fair for people to put expectations like that on you. Like, if you literally go in with a certain number of primos, you can mathematically determine it is unlikely you will get both characters. Like, it's just numbers. Simply pull Columbina and automatically skip Zubai. That's, like, a normal thing that normal people do.
Oh, come now. You know as well as anyone how impeccably and conscientiously above board I am when it comes to doing business. Well, regardless of whether that's true or not, the main issue here is that we had no idea you had a branch in Nod-Krai. A clever merchant always has a backup plan, or two, or three up their sleeves. As the saying goes, a rabbit with many burrows fears not the hunter's arrows. A merchant with stores galore hears no debtors at the door.
Well, it's not really a backup plan. In business, they call it diversification.
Since you're both here in Nod-Krai, would you care for some of my finest local souvenirs? Whatever you're looking for, I have it. Or if it's Sumeru you're missing, I've got that covered too. We literally just arrived. Do we look like we're on the hunt for tourist trinkets to take back for our friends? My, your high-minded tastes never cease to impress. In that case,
I know just the thing. You must be on the hunt for something like this?
Your hair? On Friday, you're gonna watch the new Mortal Kombat 2 movie. Mortal Kombat 2 movie? Is it like a second one? Or is it a movie based on Mortal Kombat 2? Yesterday, I watched from HBO the first one. Wait, there are two? There's two Mortal Kombat movies. Oh, the 2021 reboot. So it came back, happens before the sequel. Oh, came out last week, Friday. Is that the one with Carl Urban? Is that what I'm thinking of?
What's that? Your hat?
Like, get over here and everything?
Information, of course. Information about Nod-Krai. Locked securely in the otherwise
Yeah, it's Johnny
impenetrable
Cage.
of the Lord Sangamo.
Oh, that's the second one?
Brilliant mind.
Well, now I gotta see what's up with the first one. Mortal Kombat 2021 film. Wow. The first one was 2021. The film serves as a reboot and is the third installment in the Mortal Kombat film series. The film follows Cole Young. Okay, so the first one follows Cole Young, a washed-up mixed martial arts fighter, who discovers he is among a group of fighters chosen to defend Earthrealm against malevolent forces from Outworld in the Mortal Kombat tournament. Huh. So then Mortal Kombat 2 is Johnny Cage does the same thing, where they defend Earthrealm from Outworld in the Mortal Kombat tournament? Oh, Johnny Cage isn't in the first one, but he's cliffhangered in the end of the first one. How is he cliffhangered? Do they just, like, mention his name? And it's like, oh, baby, the next one's gonna be about Johnny Cage.
I knew it! I just knew you'd appreciate the value of my wares. On the back of all our pleasant dealings in the past, I'll even take a hit by throwing in some insider info for free.
Wow. You sure are feeling uncharacteristically generous today.
Oh, they show his Hollywood movie poster. Nice.
What do you mean by uncharacteristically? I am the most generous person. Forget it. Anyway, the long and the short of it is this. The moment I set up shop in Nod-Krai, it struck me how many different factions there were, all competing against each other for power and influence. Well, as they say, there's no time for business like a crisis.
Well, that kind of makes sense. When you've got a land with no government, different factions are going to be trying to obtain power. Because there's a power void, and somebody's gotta fill it.
Things got even more turbulent after the Fatui pulled down two
That's
ancient
also my
ruins'
nickname,
remnants.
if you guys
People
didn't
began
know.
to catch a whiff
It's
of the
Power
coming chaos.
Void.
And the more troubled the waters, the greater the potential profit.
Not at all sorry to interrupt, but we're not here for Mora.
Oh, really? But surely it was the tales of an adventurer's paradise that brought you here. The chance to take your... In that case, what would you like to know about?
Tell me about the Frost Moon Scions, Dory.
The Frost Moon Scions? You mean the people who believe in the moon goddess? They're not a bad bunch. It's just... well, they have such simple tastes. No luxuries, no indulgences, no nothing. Trying to earn a little more from that lot is like trying to squeeze blood from a stone.
So you're saying they're basically nuns? Gotcha.
Still, things between them and the
Or
Fatui
monks.
have gotten pretty tense. It's only a matter of time before the powder keg goes boom. And when that happens, that's when business will start to boom too.
Well, tell me about the Lightkeepers.
Oh, they're an organization set up to keep the locals safe. Apparently, they have a long and glorious history, and they're made up entirely of volunteers. But seriously, a volunteer organization in Nod-Krai? This place is hardly a magnet for noble hearts. No pay, all work. That's not a business model, and it's certainly not for me.
Alright, well tell me what you know about the Knights of Favonius.
That bunch of booze-loving monsters? Ugh, don't even get me started. As fellow Outlanders, I thought they'd be easy pickings, but somehow, every single one of our business negotiations wound up at the flagship. I've done plenty of deals with heavy drinkers before, but those guys? I never once made it to the contract signing before blacking out. I'm getting flashbacks of the hangovers just thinking about it.
Well, tell me about the Fatui.
Everyone knows they're here for the Ancient Moon's remnants, but no one's sure why they pulled them down in Nod-Krai of all places. Anyway, they've been acting mysterious enough, but if you ask me, that Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau of theirs up north hides secrets wilder still.
Would you know anything about a spaceship from the past, for example? Just asking. Just, I don't know, just random normal question.
What now? A spaceship? Nope, never heard of anything like that. Don't you two get involved in any big business here without so much as a heads up, you hear me? At the very least, consider letting me in as a key investor.
Well, that's okay. I've got no more questions for you.
Oh, I almost forgot to mention. Sooner or later, you'll no doubt end up doing business with some other merchants in Nod-Krai. And someone's bound to mention a place called the Curatorium of Secrets. Listen to my advice. Do not, under any circumstances, go there, no matter how much trouble you're in.
The Curatorium of Secrets? What do they get up to there?
Is it kind of like the Chamber of Secrets? Is there a snake in there?
Just a place that handles all kinds of disputes. But the owner will charge you an absolute fortune, and she has a temper to match. Nothing like your friendly neighborhood, Lord Sangama Bay.
You're not just saying that to stop your competition from undercutting you, right?
When did that little pipsqueak get so sharp? And after I gave them all that info for free just to win them over.
Oh yeah, Harry Potter's in the Chamber of Secrets. That's where he is. That's what's in there.
Of course not. I'm only thinking about your wallets. I mean, on behalf of your wallets.
You're really not convincing anyone, you know.
All right. Business is a cutthroat business. I won't argue with that. But I'm not lying about that boss lady. Not only did she make it into my top 3 people not to mess with in Nod-Krai, she's also in my top 3 people most eager to trade in favors.
Seriously? It feels like you're just bad-mouthing your rival now.
Fine. If you don't believe me, go see for yourselves. We might both be from Sumeru, but compared to hers, my conscience is so large, why, it could fill 3 whole palaces of Alcazar's array. But when you realize what I'm saying is true, don't say that good old Lord Sangama Bay didn't warn you.
Well, she's just here now.
Anyway, don't be a stranger now. We might be in Nod-Krai, but don't forget, Dory's doors are always open for you.
Dory's Doors. Guys, I think I just came up with the best business name ever. I'm going to open a door shop, and it's going to be called Dory's Doors. Oh, we're meeting up with Ineffa? I don't know. I feel like Ineffa's kind of boring sometimes. She talks, it's partially because she talks too robotic and like all soft and everything with a soft voice. I think we're gonna call stream here, and I think next stream, if I check out this place, is going to be possibly Abyss. Nope, Abyss is not reset. What is the thing that is resetting? Am I wrong? It resets in 2 days and 4 hours. Wait a minute! That means next stream is more story! Right? Because this thing resets in 18 days, and then this thing resets in 5 days. We get to do more story next stream! Hell yeah! It's a good stopping point anyway? Perfect. Alright, guys. This is great. We have a perfect stopping point today.
and I just finished my battle pass. Next stream, we will be continuing the El Storio in El Nod-Krai. No, Nod-Krai. And it's gonna be great. And I look forward to it. And I also want to remind myself to get rid of those El Resinos. What do you call them? Condensed Resinos. That's what they're called. There we go. Why do I have a transient resin? Guys, what happened? Did beating the story just automatically give me a transient resin? God. It's me. Sneezing. I never wanted a transient resin. Who gave me that? It's not fair. Alright, I'm checking for a person to El Rado. Do we have any persons who are raidable today? Oh, okay, for some reason, I gasped because I thought I was seeing an ad, but it was actually just Final Fantasy 15. I don't know why. El Rado Albedo. Albedo as in Koi Dao? I was just gonna... Oh my god. Alright, I'm turning my volume down. Alright, we're gonna... I'm gonna sneeze again. No, I'm not gonna sneeze. We're gonna end the stream without a sneeze. We're gonna raid Vici. Koi out. Ugh. I don't like raiding big streamers. I like raiding small streamers who need... or who would appreciate the raid more. Alright, we've got our raid messages, guys. Please copy a raid message. And we can go follow along with the raid. We'll go raid Vici's playing Final Fantasy 15 today. Final Fantasy 15 is actually like a decent looking game. I mean, like decent as in like it's a pretty good looking. And it's not Unreal Engine 5, so... it's probably actually runnable, which is great. All right, good night, Palki. Good night, Sofeka. I will see you guys next time. And, ooh, cracking my shoulders over here. I hope everyone has a good night. And good luck on all your polls if you're pulling anything at any point soon. I don't know if there's anything going on. Oh, yeah, I guess there's stuff you could pull in the game, in Genshin. But it's more about like the second banner where it's like Fontaine characters right now? Yeah, it's Fontaine characters right now. All right, guys, I'm going to press the... well, it's 10 seconds anyway. Oh, Nicole's in 6 days. Oh, so people are probably saving for Nicole. Makes sense. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Goodbye.